Hey Tanuki, how are you doing? Yeah, today I will start with WUTHERINGGIFT, then I will switch to Genshin, like maybe about like after maybe 40 minutes, 50 minutes, something like that. Yeah, I have like, let's say, not so much to do in this game as well, because as you know, like dailies in this game, like so yeah, this game also will get its update in like complete adventure. What I need to do? I want to check my recipes.
Welcome to Margarita's. Your pizza will be hot and fresh in no time.
Okay, purchase. By the way, about Tanuki, about
Come by more often. Don't be a stranger.
Mizuki, I wouldn't suggest you to like to go for that banner anyway. And you know why, but it's up to you. I mean, what can I say? Yeah, let's cook like this once. I know what I need to do. I just like usually I skip, and because of that I have huge problems. Is it okay? Have I finished it? No. Complete adventure. Adventure against the water city. Oh, most likely I finished that. Just a second, let me check it real quick. Complete one daily quest. Yeah, I finished it. Hey Josh, how are you doing? Hi Yoni, hi guys, thanks for joining. Josh, I don't understand, why do you keep only 6 on? You know why, Josh? It's kinda like, yeah, like, because like they both are pretty weird videos, that's why. I can delete that, but, I don't know, like, I don't do it, so, like, it's actually, like, yeah, I try to avoid doing that, but when the video kinda like, yeah, with, I don't know, like, I can delete that, but, you know, it's better to keep it, if you ask me. It's only like, it's not so many videos, by the way, which you can just like search for them. So yeah, a couple of them. But that video is kind of like so weird, if you ask me. What's the title about? A title about like nothing, actually. You know, like it's about Mizuki's. If you remember, that's it's a quote Mizuki says when she was like, yeah, it's like plus 16 stuff. Oh my god, so yeah, that was terrible actually, that was so bad. I mean, yeah, it's cool, overall not bad, but you know, kinda like, yeah, Hoyoverse don't know what to do, because, you know, the only way now is to somehow keep, like, players into the game, just do something like that. Which is actually, if you ask me, maybe not a great idea, but it is what it is. It's weird, like it's plenty normal for me. Oh, for me it's a little bit weird, actually, not gonna lie. I mean, like, overall, that teaser, that, like, character teaser, like, yeah, it's a little bit weird, actually, not gonna lie. It's not, let's say, it's not normal, you know? Why? Because the way they change outfit for Mona, for Amber, and for other characters, and for Rosaria, because of like it looks a little bit more, you know, like not normal, and they release something like that, so yeah, it's kind of weird. Did you see the two? Yes, Yoni, yes, I want to discuss about this new artifacts as well, by the way, Josh. First plunge one, so yeah, might be for, you know, like, not only for Skirk, like, second one is for Skirk, Capitano, Colombina, most likely Colombina, but not Skirk, you know why? Maybe both of them. The point is, like, I didn't like both artifacts, and I can explain you my point and why. First one, which is a plunge attack, it's super limited. Because they say Xianyun can use it, I don't think so. You know why? Because I think like the character with their own signature set can do better than 75%. As you know, like the max damage, plunge damage you can get, it's 75%. It's not bad, but I still think Xiao with his signature set can do better damage than this one. So yeah, it means we need specific character. And if you notice that, some of the characters will get additional plunge damage within their skit. It means this 75% definitely will not for other characters than these new characters. That's why I don't like it. About the second one, which is gives you 60% normal attack, and then cool down your burst, and 60% burst and then cool down your normal attack, it's also like kinda weird, because just imagine, it means like, let's say Skirk, she needs to deal so much damage, right? She needs to have like so great multiplier that 60% will increase the damage by a lot, you know? So it means for not any other characters as well. The only my mistake was about like Verisa, my bad. Verisa is going to be a natlan character, and I didn't expect that. The plunge, so yeah. Oh, you mean like her legs are very much exposed? Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, Josh. Like kind of like, it's not like, you know, like why? Because back then, I don't know like how long you play this game, but back then they switch monos or like outfit. They change jean outfits, you know, with no reason whatsoever, because Chinese community was like, yeah, it's exposed, you know. Just imagine jeans outfit. Yeah, then they release like jeans like summer outfit. So yeah, it's kind of like weird. That's why I just like, it's me, like, yeah. You know what, like Mavuika can use the cryo one because she don't have hero. It's still questionable, Josh. You know why? Because she still have an energy. If you know, she still gains an energy. I mean, she has kind of like energy recharge. But yeah, actually, yeah, no. Actually, you're right. Actually, you're right, yeah. She can use that because she has that new mechanic, which is fighting spirit, But you know, it's still questionable about future characters. We don't know. Most likely, yes, they will get the same mechanic, which is fighting spirit, you know. Would be nice, to be honest, because we have Xilonen, and Xilonen will get her rerun before, right? In this case, she's great battery, especially fighting spirit. You get 100 plant bonus, including all stacks, like 2-piece effect. It's not 100, if I'm not mistaken. It's like, it's a little bit less. It's a little bit less. But yeah, with stacks it might be a little bit, but overall, like, in my opinion, anyway, like, the characters, let's say, like Xiao, cannot benefit from them so much, because yeah, his signature will be better for him, and Xianyun as well, because as you know, guys, Xianyun is a character who can enable a plunge for your teammates, but her personal damage is not so great at Constellation 0. No, it's Xiao's best new set. For real? No, it's bad. Okay, Yoni, I'm, to be honest, like, we, as you know, guys, we're going to get this new set in 5.5. I hope so. I don't have Xiao, actually. I cannot say it in advance, you know? But Xiao doesn't have, like, maybe yes. Why not? I mean, like, you know, like, but I wouldn't suggest you still go for Xiao now. Like, yeah, you can, but I don't think they will buff Xiao so much, you know? Xiao buffed a lot because of Xianyun, because of Faruzan, so yeah, I don't think they will do something as again, but yeah, maybe, who knows? Because if you say that, like, it's going to be the best Xiao, it means like he will be extremely powerful, you know? Almost every character can use it. Oh, sure. Actually, no, Josh. You know why, Josh? Because not every character can be great in plunging. Let's say Raiden is terrible in plunging. Arlecchino is terrible in plunging. Let's say Hu in plunging is good. Or let's say Catalyst character cannot plunge at all, but you know that. Let's say it's only for specific. Let's say Gaming can benefit. Yes, that's true. Gaming can benefit because Gaming, it's like when he uses that burst, he's doing like plunging attack. Let's say Diluc because of multiplier. Yes. but not all of them, I would say. For example, like why, like Raiden with that plunge is terrible, just like Arlecchino as well. But Hu Tao is great with that plunge attacks, because yeah, especially with Xianyun. So yeah, it's a little bit like, well, let's say it's situational. It depends on the character, like not because of weapon, but because of character. I'm just excited for the character who uses the new 5-star crowd set. Lol. Oh yeah, most likely it's going to be like, most likely like it's going to be for Skirk. But you know what? It's still questionable, because we're going, maybe like Columbina is going to be kinda not playable, but at least viewable in 5.5. You know, it's possible. Looks like, yeah, for Skirk at first, because we don't know like element for like Capitano. Most likely Capitano is going to be Cry as well, by the way. So a Capitano, Columbina and Skirk, but we'll see. We'll see, because you know why? If you remember, like we got the new set for after like in Fontaine, we got like 4 new sets. 2 sets was Marussia Hunter and Golden Troop, it's one domain. Another one was like set for Navia and for Xianyun. And that set also works with Chevrus, you know? Yes, it wasn't kinda great one, but still. Maybe the set will be also limited for some couple characters, you know? Maybe only for Verisa, because Verisa is a
Forgive me.
polearm, if polearm character, or no, she's a catalyst, right? Yeah, she's catalyst actually, but Yansan is a polearm, if I'm not mistaken. No, we are talking about Genshin Impact. Oh, you know why Wuthering Quest? Actually, I wait for Lucas. Oh, Lucas is here. So yeah, no, you're good, Lucas. Yeah, I'm waiting for Lucas because Lucas asked me to show something. That's why. Yeah, it's like I will switch to Genshin maybe in 40 minutes, guys. The Shao buff, and I'm pretty sure it will be better for gaming as well. Not only for gaming, by the way. You can use Navia. You can use because Navia's plunge is actually pretty good. But you know what's the point is? I don't think it's going to be so great for Navia and Diluc, if you ask me. For Shao, maybe. For Madame Pink, if she's going to be plunger, yes. For yeah, I don't know, like it's for gaming, yeah, as well, but yeah, it's like I didn't like it anyway. You know why? Because I can explain my point, guys. Let's say Mavuika. As you know, guys, Mavuika is the most powerful character in the game. She she does like, you know, great like that initial hit, like up to million at Constellation 0 with no effort whatsoever. You can use even trash artifacts and you can do that million. But Arlecchino is way more, let's say, more straightforward to use, right? In my opinion, it's going to be the same, because plunge attack is specific attack. You cannot hit some enemies with those plunge. As you know, guys, let's say if you fight against Magokenkis, yes, maybe somehow if you can grab them. If you fight against some other enemies using plunge, it's terrible. The point is, they will add the new sets, they will add couple new characters with those abilities, right? Then we'll change some games, I mean like in terms of enemies, right? Allow us to use a new set, new characters, and that's it. So it may be for couple patches. So yeah, the point is, no need to be like extremely excited about that, I would say. So yeah, let's wait a little bit, because as you know, guys, in couple days we should get some leaks about like Verisa and Yansan gameplay, and also about not about new set, yeah. So my gaming will be happy, yeah, like about that. So yeah, I will build, as you know, guys, I started to build my gaming as well. So, hey, like how are you doing, Mirak? Ayato and Tartaglia with like E-skill can't even plunge. Yeah, Josh, that's right. I mean, like, you know, like we have so many characters who just cannot like be so great with that. And also, you know why? It's better to use like signature set for that characters than like, let's say for Navia. Navia with her signature set is better than plunge Navia. But you know what? The plunges kinda gives you some additional, let's say, type of attacks, you know, when you use Xianyun, especially with Furina, you know that, because Xianyun is a healer, you use Furina, she gets healing and also can do some plunge. So yeah, it's a little bit like, it's still, I didn't like the boss sets, if you ask me. Yeah, second set, Cryo, actually looks good. The point is that 6 seconds, it sounds terrible, because it means you have about like 5-second cooldown on normal and about like 3-second cooldown on burst. As you know, why is that? Because as you know, guys, burst, no, it's different, it's like opposite. Because as you know, guys, when you use normal attack with that buff, your burst will be on cooldown, as like that description says. And when you use burst, normal will be on cooldown. Burst attacks usually for 5-star has some animation. It means like about like 2 or 3 seconds, right? So you can kinda use that time from that cooldown, you know, most likely it's going to be like that. For normal, it's not that. So for me, it's going to be a little bit weird to use the set, and multiplier looks not so high. Let's say even Arlecchino's multiplier is greater, I mean Bond of Life, than that 60%. And it's not stackable, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, we'll see. I hope it's going to be great. Verisa is electro character, catalyst, that's true. Her main damage is based on plunging. You know, like, it's a little bit like, sounds weird, don't you think, Josh? Like, just imagine, like, a catalyst character, which is actually, you know, like, and she's going to be plunger. Sounds super weird, you know why? It's kind of like, yeah, maybe it's me. Janssen is a polearm electro. That's true. But both of them, by the way, both of them are electro, and looks like they both going to be like with a great synergy with each other. So it's like, Goro and Ito. It's like Sarah and Raiden. It's like Mika and Eula. You know. So yeah, something like that.
Onwards.
It's like Ayaka and Shenhe. Yeah, that last example was just in case. When will their gameplay like, no, not tomorrow. Tomorrow most likely we're going to get like kinda animation of all walking, running, something like that. But in 2 days, yeah, gameplay. It's usually like that. Okay, I'm ready for like, yeah, guide. Oh yeah, just Lucas, just a second. Sadly, I only have him C4. You mean like Goro? Goro, yeah, that's a banner, by the way, for Mizuki. It's so terrible, not gonna lie. Just imagine Goro, Shenling, and Sayu. My terrible banner. I think with Verisa weapon, Catalyst character will plunge very harder. It's passive. Yes, that passive is insane, that's true. But you know what? She is a Night Soul Blessing, Natlan character with Night Soul Blessing mechanic. You know, and because of that, so yeah. And also some of the, if I'm not mistaken, some passive activate with the Night Soul, something like that. But yeah, weapon looks crazy. Hey Dreamers, how are you doing? 5 of Electro Tails, Dia and Venti by... Oh yeah, maybe. Like, you know why Venti? Because if I'm not mistaken, 5.5 is going to be like Windbloom Festival in Mondstadt. That's why. She's electro, like no vape melt. Yeah, that's true. No vape melt. But you know what's the problem? They increase electro reaction multiplier. But most likely it's still like, as you know, vape and melt is the best reaction. Overloaded is great as well. But yeah, it's still like questionable, because maybe with Mavuika she can be great. Unfortunately, Mavuika's skill duration is not so long. So yeah, we'll see. Like, a lot of questions, but initially, if you ask me, I didn't like that set, plunge attackers. I don't like plunge attacks so much, because for me it's kinda for fun, you know? Because back then I used Xianyun for plunge attack. Yes, in some cases occasionally it's not bad, but using it like all the time, like let's say you can use arlecchino or mavuika, it's not possible. Sometimes like enemies are like, let's say it's going to be like using the same experience like you use mualani. You know why? Because plunge attack you need to go high, then go down, right? It's time. You consume some time by doing that. And if the enemies are like, if they're like pretty, like, let's say if they're moving pretty fast, you just will miss attacks, definitely, you know? The only like way when you cannot miss, it's that character personal mechanic. Let's say something like she can mark the enemies, you know, do the plunge, and by hitting the floor she cannot like hit all of the marked enemies. In this case, then yes, but it means not all of the characters can use the set, you know, some specific characters only. Let's say it's like with Nahida can like use charge attack, right, mark the enemies, then like do damage, and yes, like all of the marked enemies will get that hit, like take some damage. Or let's say like Ororon, when he uses his skill, when that like not Ororon, of course, Ororon is a little bit bad example, but yes, Nahida. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's kind of like that. If she marks the enemies, then yes. But it means that set is not going to be great for other characters. Because Xianyun, as you know, she enables plunge only for one, like one enemy hit. Like you cannot hit multiple targets. Lucas, my Goro is... I'm good, thank you very much, Dreamers. I heard Verisa is Claymore and plunge electro piece. No, Verisa is going to be like catalyst, definitely. Vertex Mago Kenki and plunge buff Spiral Abyss came in March. No, yeah, that's true. It's in March. That's true. Like, it's my bad. It wasn't in like next one. It's going to be next one because of artifacts. That's true. All right, guys. So yeah, like Lucas, like about like the characters. Like you said about Shorekeeper, right? And also like how to switch
May I pray for anything specific
rovers.
for you?
I will
So
be
yeah,
there for
you can
everyone
switch rovers like
as we head
from
toward
here.
our shared future.
If you see that,
leaving the past behind.
this mark, you can click it, and you see I can like go, like just convert, and that's it. Now he is like Spectro. It's way more easy to do in Wuthering Waves than in Genshin. You see he's now Spectro. You can check it. Yeah, he's Constellation Safe. How can? Yeah, Spectro. And you can switch to Havoc. I would suggest you to go Havoc, you know why? Because Havoc is way more powerful, and at the moment his Havoc version is better than Spectro. Yes, I don't think we have all of the constellations, just a second. Yeah, we don't have last one, but that's alright. Like, oh yeah, actually it's good. But still, like, oh, we should get someone like within some events or something like that. Maybe in 2.1. Oh yeah, let me just do like this one. Oh yeah, by the way, about my Jinshi. Just triple Mago Kenki here with wolves. But yeah, that's true. That's just like when like that's a problem, Josh. Like when you have like wolves, right, which drains your HP, using plunge attack is going to be nightmare. Believe me or not, it's going to be just a nightmare. That's why maybe Verisa will get some specific mechanic. Like, believe me or not, Hoyoverse is like so, like, it's bad company, you know why? Because they don't allow you to use old characters like Xiao and do great damage, Yoni. Believe me, like even Gaming cannot be so comfortable to play. Even so, Gaming have a self-healing abilities, you know. So yeah, even Gaming is not going to be so great with that new set. You need to use specific characters. That's a problem, and that's why I don't like it. Because they will not. Just imagine they release new character with plunge attacks, right? Mechanic or something like that, and they immediately give you wolves who can drain your HP, and you cannot hit them. Like what they did with Mualani, by the way. If you remember that, they give us like a couple quests with Wolfies, and Mualani was just terrible, you know? And yeah, like, so yeah, it's still like, yeah, we need to do some tests, like, about, like, Verisa. We need to see some leaks. Catalyst? Okay, so... Josh, okay. I always Josh like Zoro, is that you? Like I always like okay, like Spectro is insane now with a news echo set. You know, like I will call it I will call you Zoro then. Like yeah, you change your name like I said. If we see plunge electro DPS, I think you did punch like Risley and I'm Zoro lol. Okay, like I noticed that a couple times, but I decided it's okay, like let me just like continue to okay Zoro, yeah, you can call me Zoro, okay. You can call me Zoro, okay Zoro. Okay, now how can I get level up materials like books in Genshin? Oh yeah, like books in Genshin. So like let's say like in Genshin, in Wuthering Waves we don't have like books or etc, something like that. It's
May
actually
I pray for anything specific
a little bit
for
more
you?
easy to
It
do
would be my
because
honor.
you have like this ones, which is your her talent tree, and that's it. To do that, let's say by the way, I crowned her, like yeah, I leveled up. You don't have crown by the way in this case, so yeah, you just like have like specific materials. When you click on it, right, you just click on this one, then you just like scroll down a little bit and you see like where you can get them. It's like within Jinsho, and this one is within new set. You can also like do synthesis, which is actually conversion, etc, something like that. This one is like yeah, forgery challenge and another challenge. So if you click this one, it will immediately shows you yeah, you can, where you can get it. And it's this one is a new area by the way, you see. So yeah, now let me do like since we have this event, which is actually allow you to get double drop. This one is mats as well, by the way. Unfortunately, yeah, you cannot see like this one for brand, by the way. That's why I'm farming them. What you can do, you can go to your like backpack or like from menu. It's a 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you can see all of your mats. It's like regular like enemies maps, mats, and also like weekly bosses mats like this one. So yeah, it's one you can click from here as well, like this one, and yeah, just fast travel, and that's it. It's super easy actually. And if you ask me, it's like farming for mats in WuWa, it's way more easy than in Genshin. In Genshin it's a little bit tedious because you need some books, you need like different mats for weapons. In Wuthering Waves is completely different. Let's say for
May
Jinshi
I pray for
and
anything
her
specific
signature
for you? It would be my honor.
to upgrade the weapon and character, you need the same mats. It's super convenient. It's extremely convenient because you just need to farm only one domain, you know? I like to use it, but sadly many people use that name lol. So I used up my own name instead. Oh, okay, then I will call you Josh. It's for me. It's also like it's okay to like yeah, but I will keep that in mind that you are Zoro. No problem. So yeah, I understand you. That's actually true because yeah, when you join other chats, Zoro, it's like kinda a lot of Zoros. So yeah. Punch Electro DPS is best option versus if Orisa is going to be plunged. Oh, Dreamers, you know why? What's the problem? Dreamers, it's not because of she is going to be bad. Most likely she is going to be crazy. The problem is it's going to be situational and time limited. Why? It's going to be like with Mualani. If you remember, like you definitely saw so many YouTubers like Mualani is crazy, Mualani can do extremely damage. Yeah, she can. Of course, it's like yeah, she can do extremely crazy damage, but when it comes to different enemies, she's terrible. It's so difficult to use Mualani, you need to get used to her, and every new enemy which is actually can move more faster, it's like yeah, it's like even though they fix Mualani, she is still not so great. And just imagine you do the same with Splash. Most likely Hoyo will fix that in advance, you know, but it means they will give Verisa some specific mechanic, you know, like marking mechanic. Most likely like when she like let's say when she jump, she will get some or she will get some state or something, and she marks the nearby enemies, you know, like Just a second. It's not like Nahida. Maybe like Mavuika. You know why? Because as you know, guys, when you use Mavuika skill, she can hit several enemies at the same time, right? Kinda like she's... Oh, no, it's like chasca. That's true, that's chasca. Because chasca can like mark enemies. So yeah, if you plunge, she can mark some like nearby enemies, and when you go down and hit the floor, she can hit only these enemies. And that's a huge problem. You know why? Because yes, it means she has some like group controlling, because she can hit some like surrounding enemies. But at the same time, she cannot group controlling them like... Let's say it's kind of like weird crowd controlling, you know? You can do the damage, but when the enemy is far away from that, you know, like your area of effect, you cannot hit them. Most likely it's going to be like that. That's why Xianyun might be not so useful. Just keep that in mind, you know? Like you all say that Xianyun is going to be useful. I don't believe in that. That Xianyun is going to be useful. Because Xianyun is only like one enemy hit. That's it. By the way, I will do the test. Vortex, is that plunge? Artifacts might be good on gaming the look. Yeah, no, it's actually, it's still questionable. It's still questionable. You know why? Yes, it can, but at the same time, it's like with the same problems. You know, as you know, like Xiao is great. The look and gaming, yeah, like maybe. We'll see. I mean, I still don't know, but that new plunge mechanic, like for Verisa, might be unique. Like, it's not like Xianyun's enable plunging or something like that. Just keep that in mind. Most likely she will mark, I mean, like Verisa will mark enemies, surrounding enemies, not all of them. Oh yeah, about my, oh yeah, I cannot. Just a second.
Onwards. Take form.
Let me just...
Watch and learn. My field of expertise. Time to wrap it up.
Strike is one. Evil be cleansed. Leave it to me. Loading. Take form. Heaven ordains. Banish all vice. Bask in starlight.
Oh, by the way, about Shorekeeper, we got new weapon, by the way, guys. And yeah, let me show my ratio. Let me show my ratio, dreamers, like for my Genshin. Now she's like
May
this.
I pray for
69 to
specific for you?
61.
It would be my
yeah,
honor.
I don't have so much energy, and she has like about like 2k attacks. As I know now, like attack actually is pretty useful. I recently like switched couple of artifacts, and also I crowned her normal. You know why? Because I use normal a lot, and you need to use normal. Yes, it's kind of useless maybe, but why not? You know, I had a mat, so yeah. And also about the weapon, by the way, guys, it's the weapon name is, it's a new one. It's like Call of the Abyss, by the way. You can get it for free, and this weapon is great for healers. You see, casting Resonant Liberation, which is burst, as you know, increases the Resonator healing bonus for 16% for 15 seconds. It's like Baiji, it's Verisa, especially for Verisa. That's why I use on Verisa, and might be useful on Shorekeeper. The point is, if you ask me, Shorekeeper is so great. Without that, I would suggest you to maybe use like this one, which is Variation. It's actually a great weapon. So yeah. Okay, now let me do one boss. This boss is actually extremely difficult. It's a new boss within this area, like this one. Oh, it's not bad, you know, like let's say it's not bad. I pretty like it. Not so much. Would be nice to get more crit rate, but that's alright. I on my way. Like I just like farm that echoes. This boss is actually extremely difficult.
At your disposal. Astral modulation. Together we fight.
Tear them to pieces. My field of expertise.
The sky beckons.
Zap string. It's our curtain call.
Strike as one. Fluorescent shadows. Take form. Let it end. Oath from the heart.
And the damage is like, as you know, Genshin's damage is like, yeah, it's...
Stay calm, loading. In war with time.
I'll pay it back
Yeah,
tenfold.
this boss is like terrible actually. He can one-shot you by the way.
Our light shine through. Take form. Sacred light. Leave it to me. Thunder guide us. Worry not.
Tear them to pieces. Watch
But
your
Xianyun is crazy.
Loading.
You know why? Because Xianyun is like, she can attack from distance.
Take form. Evil be cleansed. Leave it to me. I engraft you new.
Tear them to pieces. Time to wrap it up.
Together we fight. Safety. Loading. Take form. Sacred light.
Yeah, kind of like yeah, he's not so like, let's say, yeah, it's not like ordinary bosses. No defense. Okay, finally some defense. This one is for brand as well. I don't know why I need this one. Like, it looks like I can get some like 5-star overload class echoes. I have like, yeah, some of them, so yeah, not so much. I never use them, by the way. But Vortex, like, mostly YouTuber like refer maintain more than 2k attacks on chance. Oh, it's like, yeah, you know why? Like, yeah, I understand you, but the problem is I don't farm so much, you know? And because of that, yeah, for me it's a little bit difficult. Yeah, would be nice to get 2k attack, but yeah, my artifact's not so great, unfortunately. So yeah, it's a dailies, by the way. Iron damage. And yeah, I already finished like this stuff, which is like, yeah. Because as you know, guys, like the banner lasts for like 18 hours. I have, by the way, like 142 wishes. Also, I'm like 18 wishes in. So yeah, it's 18 PT for me. Yeah, Genshin. So yeah, we'll see. I am going to, well, most likely I will check brands like kit, mechanics. We'll see if he's going to be great for Genshin, because like with some, I don't know, maybe with some healing abilities or like some supportive abilities, we'll see. Because you know why? I want to change my Shorekeeper, because Shorekeeper and Genshin, they don't have so great synergy. Why? Because as you know, guys, in Wuthering Waves, like same element has like a cooldown effect. It means when you use Genshin with the 3 different elements, you can collect the stacks more faster than when you use like, let's say, Spectro, and Electro. You see, that's why I need another healer. Let's say Fusion healer would be nice. Genshin might be okay, but Genshin is not so great, you know. So yeah, with Genshin, this healing might be way better. So yeah, it can hurt my damage, because Shorekeeper gives you crit rate, crit damage, energy recharge, like, yeah, a lot of stuff. Just like, still can't believe how AK and it's like hologram. Can't believe, like, she's still great DPS. I think parallel replacer. WuWa gives so much stuff. I have 0 wishes in WuWa. Yeah, like, but my ratio is... Oh, for real, 2.5k attacks. That's crazy, actually. I mean, like, let me check my artifacts, by the way.
May I
Echoes.
pray for anything specific for you?
So
It
yeah,
would be my honor.
this one is like crit rate. This one is terrible, actually, but I need to change it. I am difficult, like, it's a little bit difficult to get crit damage. This one is Spectro with crit damage and crit rate and liberation, and this one is good, not gonna lie. This one, another Spectro with crit damage, crit rate, and heavy, kind of okay, but no attack, you see. This one with attack, crit rate, crit damage, attack, and energy recharge. And this one with attack with crit damage without any, yeah, oh, I can, oh yeah, it's 21 crit damage, that's why I keep it, you know. So yeah, that's why. I can switch it, but yeah, maybe I will get something. It will lower my crit damage, but if I can get crit rate as well, would be nice. We'll see, like, yeah. I mean, like, actually I forgot about that. It's because of like 21, I just keep it. So yeah, like, if you see that, it's not something like crazy, just like ordinary set, ordinary pieces. Alright, let me do one more boss. Like, Lucas, if you have some, like, maybe, like, I'm sorry, it's like only couple questions was, like, but yeah, if you have some other questions, no problem. By the way, don't forget, do, like, all of this stuff. This one was just crazy. When you need to, like, disable buffs of the enemy, then, like, kill them. It was so fun. Okay. Let me use like this one as well. Then I will switch to Genshin. I'm going for Phoebe, but only have 40 pulls. Even Brand. Like, I need Changli, Phoebe, Controller, and almost for real, Josh. I mean, like, I'm very confused who to wish for. Oh, you know, like what? Like, it depends on your account. It depends, like, which characters you have. Let's say, let me show you my 5 stars. Like, let's say, just a second, because, you know, like, usually these gacha games, it's kind of, if you kind of, like, play the game, you need to build your account around some characters. For me, let's say,
May I pray for anything
I have
specific for
Jinshi,
you?
I have
No
Yinling,
rush.
Storekeeper,
Understood.
Camellia,
Would you like
The
Changli
experiment
always,
begins.
like, yeah, everyone have it. So yeah, Changli,
Plan with convention.
The battlefield is dynamic.
Xianyun,
Do not let your guard.
Hopefully,
Furina,
we'll make new findings.
I will
and
be
let's
there
say,
for
yes,
everyone
like, yeah.
as we head toward our
Traveler.
shared future, leaving the past behind.
This all characters build it completely. So yeah, if you see that, so yeah, all of them, like, yeah, some of them, like, maybe build it not properly. You see, like, yeah, I didn't know about, like, intro skill and no, like, yeah, he was my first 5-star, that's why. But yeah, some of them is okay. Yeah, Changli as well. Changli was like, yeah, I didn't know that as well. So yeah, Kalcharu is kind of like, yeah, I don't use him so much, yeah. And yeah, this character as well, by the way, I forgot. Which is like, yeah, Chanhua. She's crazy with this outfit, not gonna lie. Yeah, because, like, she is Cryo one, like Glacio, that's why. Unfortunately, she's a 4-star, that's it. And this one's, yes, crazy, gaming, same. So yeah, but according to my characters, actually going for Brand would be nice, because Brand might be, as I heard, good for Changli. I have 0, but I decided claim 60 for the Phoebe. Well, I'm not pulling them for DPS already. 230 stars, Tau, and finishes all hologram. For real? Oh, that's crazy, actually, for me. You know why? Because I cannot 30 star with my... Yeah, I don't even try, not gonna lie. I do about, like, I don't know, like 21 or 20-ish, something like that. So yeah, I haven't even started it, but it's 90 days, so yeah, I will wait a little bit. So I still need to finish it. I just do, like, what I can, like, finish, and that's it. I don't, like, let's say, yeah, I'm bothering a lot. Carlotta's burst animation is so awesome. Carlotta's, yes, but you know what's the problem with Carlotta, if you ask me? I don't like her gameplay. Unfortunately, her gameplay is so terrible. Even though, yeah, like, her, like, animation is great, and, like, yeah, but gameplay is kind of weird, you know? Let's say I still prefer using Jinshi. Even though you need to gain, like, some stacks to do some pretty decent amount of damage, it's still like, I would say like, yeah, that's Carlotta is kind of like, maybe. But yeah, animation is crazy, not gonna lie. I also like, you know which one? Just a second. I also like Camellia's like animation. She's just crazy. Let me show you, by the way. So yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not so good in this game. You know why? Because, yeah, you need to like learn about mechanics, about other stuff. Yeah, I do for some characters, but not all of them. So yeah, that's why I'm terrible. Especially when it comes to like, yeah, switching the characters. So yeah. This Camellia, yeah, just... I defeated like the Scar boss with Calciaro. Oh yeah, no, like let's say Scar boss with Calciaro is possible. You know why? You need to try a couple times, that's it. But it's not Tower of Defense. Tower of Defense is a little bit different, you know? You need like DPS to like finish it.
Loading.
Conditions up.
Proud of buttons. Don't run. Keep the dance going. Grafting. Suffer. Chaos. Let's have fun. Clipping. And twine.
If you notice that her damage is actually crazy, and if you ask me like what, because you don't need like and you see like now she has like this one. This one deals crazy amount of damage. Let me show you. And also it's not gone. I mean it's always, it's not like in changes, you know? Just a second. Let me just do restart. And I can see if it's here, if it's there or not. Yeah, you see? I still have it. And it deals crazy amount of... Let me show you.
Will not terminate. Loading. In war with time. Reborn from ancient roots.
You see the damage? That's crazy damage. And you can do it like back to back like a lot of times. She's actually incredible DPS. And yeah, let me show you her ratio. Her ratio is not crazy, but she as a DPS she is insanely crazy. Doesn't it have spectral resistance? How you defeat with Genshin? Doesn't it have... Oh, I don't know, like... Can you use Changliao? And yeah, of course, Josh, no problem. Actually, this my... let's say, this team you told me about, it's crazy team. Back then, I used the team. Let me show you. Changli, Shangliao, and Shorekeeper, no problem. Let me show you my, like, ratio for...
Understood. I am
for
here
Camellia.
to serve your will.
Yeah, she's like 73 to 20, but I will change it. I definitely will change it because I noticed that it's better to go a little bit less. So yeah, she uses like this weapon, which is like standard weapon. And yeah, she completely built it. I definitely have something. It's like crit rate. You see, oh yeah, this one is good actually. Oh yeah, like you see, like yeah, I have something like that, which is actually terrible. She doesn't need energy recharge so much. But yeah, this one is just terrible, you see. Oh, can I do, like, just a second, let me just, maybe I can, like, yeah, crit rate. No, it's... I need, like, it's a Havoc, right? And I need ones. You know why I don't have so many? Because I melt all of them. Recently, I just melt all of them. Yeah, I keep some attack, but yeah, that's terrible actually. Oh yeah, I can use this one. Just let me upgrade real quick. Oh my, for real, 70. Oh, okay. This one actually bad, right? Energy recharge. You know why I keep energy recharge for that? So yeah, let me do this. Hi Sino, how are you doing? Then reinstalling 5 days ago. I delete WuWa after I complete 2. Oh, like you, Vortex, like jump with like shorekeeper and use a skill land to the plunge attack and 2 times smoother. Yeah, that's true. You're right. I usually do like that. It's like you do like three or 4 normal attacks, then use like spacebar to do that plunge attacks to collect some stacks. That's true. I usually do something like that. Okay, let's just give it a try. I hope I will be lucky enough. I will do a couple times. Oh, crit damage. Okay. Can I get crit rate? I don't want to use them. It's still better, if I'm not mistaken, what I have. No, it's bad. I will keep it anyway because it's not so terrible. Yeah, okay. Just one more because I don't know like how to like I need some, you know what, I need to keep it like for brand. Okay, crit damage 15. Nice. This one is good. Okay, some upgrade. Just a second. No, like this one. Yeah, it's like I don't know how to compare them. Oh yeah, this one, right? Yeah. So a 6-9 6-9. Heavy basic attack is like useless. Resonance of skill damage is okay, and crit damage, nice. Oh no, upgrade. Just equip, right? Yeah. Now like she like a little bit like here. Okay, now let me use the team you told me about, like Changli. I know why it was so hard in co-op, like yes, and what? Lucas, I have to watch all this. What you doing again? No, like I just like. But one question, WuWa, is there something like ley lines? Oh yes, like no, like we don't like in WuWa we don't have ley lines. It's only domains. Oh, because you know why? Yes, we have ley lines, but you know it calls a little bit different. It calls like this. Ley lines in WuWa, it's like this. Like this one. This one is ley line. It's allow you to get like resonance potion, energy cores, and also shell, which is actually Mora. But you still need to spend some resonance. So yeah, you have. It's a main city. You just approach that dude, you know, like you can fast travel like immediately to that point. And yeah, you can do like Mora. I do sometimes. Unfortunately, it only allows you to like this one. And he's talking.
Combat isn't just about strength. You need skills and wisdom too when facing enemies on the battlefield.
So yeah, you need to listen to that every time to want to like fight. Just a second.
You there? Looking to put on some training? Good training keeps you sharp. The enemies won't go easy on you.
It's so annoying. Use it, you know, like kind of like okay. So yeah, you got the point. The problem is you can only get like characters level up materials, weapon level up materials, and shell credits. If you want to get something for your echoes, you need to go for tacits, which is actually you can find in here. So this one will allow you get like some these mats, which is for your echoes. So just keep that in mind. So yeah, when we have something like double rate, I would suggest you to do it, because echoes, like, yeah, it's a little bit like, yeah, you need those mats. But I don't know, what's like 70 pyro resistance, but like, yeah, question. We didn't do because we use DPS. Oh, like, I should have bring in a healer. Would you open that chest sign? Okay, that's what I... Need to gain materials to level. Yeah, by the way, you don't have like you have like this like Lucas not only like within Jinsho, only with other maps like as well. So yeah, with Rene City, it's right here. But keep that in mind. Within Rene City, it's a little bit difficult to fight. Within Jinsho, it's way more easy, you know. So yeah, and also you have like the same thing within like this map, if I'm not mistaken. No, you don't have it. Or maybe have it, I don't know. But yeah, like in Rene City we have that, and like in Jinsho as well. Okay, like Josh, let me find the team you told me. By the way, I have like preset team for that. This is my, like, let's say the team I used before my Jinshi and before my Camellia. It's actually a great team. You know why? Because like Changli doesn't need any supportive character so much. She is actually great without any supportive character. Let's say Jinshi, like yeah, she needs some supportive character. Camellia also doesn't need so much. Yeah, she needs a healer. I mean, like despite healer, I mean, like she doesn't need to like collect stacks because she can do it by her own. All right, let me just. Now what? Just a second. My next stop is a Black Shore. No way, that's cool. So we can farm any day in WuWa like talents. Yeah, like in Wuthering Waves we don't have any limits. Back then it was with limits, now it's without limits. And by the way, you know what's like why in WuWa is way more easy to farm, Sino? Like as I told you before, if you get like signature weapon for your character,
then conquer
level up
by
mats,
ingenuity.
level up mats for your character and for your weapons is the same. That's why it's so great. You don't need to like farm books, like separate books and separate mats for your like talents level. We don't have books in here, so yeah, it's way more easy to level up your characters. Way more easy. But it's different games, you know, like yeah, you can level up the characters, but yeah, it's not without reactions, etc. So yeah. Just keep that in mind, because like it's mostly like by switching the character, gaining the stacks, like this one, which is Forte Bar. Just keep that in mind. It's a one of the main thing for all DPS characters and some supportive characters. So yeah, like Josh, as you told me, like yeah, usually I do something like that. Then this one, then use skill to get the stacks.
In flame. Try to beckon the divine flame. Sever. Take form.
See, I don't like to use it. But yeah, like she's crazy, she's powerful, and she doesn't need any supportive character. If you notice that I didn't even use my this one, like my let me do it again. Unlimited if we have wave plates. Oh yes, like unlimited. Yes, that's true. Wave plates. You mean like yeah, like to gain the mats. That's true. Also, like you can check it from here. Oh, you cannot. Okay. Like yeah, unfortunately, you cannot check the stamp. Or you? No, you can. Just a second. No, you can't. Anyway.
Leave it to me. Stay calm, loading. Iron graft you knew.
Together we vanish. Be reduced to cinders.
I like Shangli a lot. You see, like she's just crazy in terms of damage, and also when she uses, she has double charge. And also when she uses like this one, after that you can do charge attack immediately. So yeah, that's crazy. So let's say you have 4 DPS hits on her skill. Like this one. And like this like skill has AoE, you know? Incredible character. I like her a lot. Unfortunately, like Josh, they nerf Changli a little bit. Just keep that in mind. They nerf Changli like within Rene City. You know why? I noticed that her damage is not so great. Like Jinshi does better, and all other characters, especially electro characters, does better damage. I wish Genshin had it. So yeah, guys. Lucas, that's it. Like, not so difficult actually. You know, like overall, it's easy. Yeah, sometimes if you have a problem with, but for example, with a character, just play go to the characters menu. Yeah, I don't know,
Plan with convention.
Like from here.
Then conquer.
And you can check
by
hits.
ingenuity.
Like, oh yeah, let me check the character which is not like builded completely. When you hit the this button, it shows you what you need. Yeah, right. You see, like this one. You can like hit on any of the button and go to the boss immediately. Also, it has like this great function, which actually I don't think we have in Genshin. You place. So yeah, you can immediately create whatever you want. Let's say I have a ton of this one, right? I can create like 25, for example. Synthesize. Then I want to create something of them. So yeah, again, yeah, we have the same thing, but you need to to go to specific place, etc. Like in WuWa, you can do all of the stuff within like same menu without changing your position, you know? That's crazy actually. And yeah, something like that, for example, synthesize. Yeah, something is not like so easy like in this game. But yeah, overall it's good. Overall, like yeah, leveling up characters is easy, not so difficult. Alright guys, so yeah, maybe that's it for like Wuthering Waves. I will switch to Genshin Impact. So yeah, just a second, let me check. And by the way, don't forget about like Wuthering Waves. We'll get like yeah, update on, if I'm not mistaken, on February 13th. So yeah, it's in a couple days. Let me check the. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have any wishes. Yeah, it's 17 hours. I'm like, oh yeah, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Like, we'll see. We'll see. Most likely, maybe it's tomorrow as well. But if I'm not mistaken, on the 13th. 17 hours. Okay, it's like, yeah, not so important right now. So yeah, if I'm not mistaken about like future banners, well, by the way, Phoebe is going to be on the first phase. Oh yeah, let's fight this one. Phoebe is going to be like on the first phase, and like Brand on the second one.
Loading.
Pierce through the stars.
Crosscut. Sever.
So yeah, this team is actually not so bad. I like the team a lot. But yeah, Jinshi, in my opinion, is like...
Make it fast.
Oh yeah, that enemy. Yeah, let's defeat it. Yeah, I already did that. It's not so difficult, but I
Guests
did
of the
waste like...
unkind.
Loading. In war with time.
Variable elimination.
Feathers incinerate.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, when you do
Triumph
something
through
like that,
sacrifice.
she can get some hit.
Beckon the divine flame. Break! Take form.
But damage is crazy. I mean, like, she's not bad. And also this, like, echo, it's like, yeah, it gives so much damage. This one is just easy, actually. This, like, echo is like, yeah, it's easy. It's not so difficult. Hey, Ali, how are you doing? No, you're not on the wrong thing back. yeah, let's go back to Genshin Impact. So yeah, I just like started like to do like to show my progress like in like WuWa. Also
Make
yeah,
it fast.
to show something like so yeah, that's it. Yeah, and as you know guys, in a couple days, yeah, new banner like new Phoebe. Oh, you know, like yeah, Phoebe will get some like specific and unique mechanic, if I'm not mistaken, some disabler or something like that.
Make it
Just keep that
fast.
in mind. So if you don't have like Shinji, then like yeah, going for Phoebe, it's not a bad option. Just a second. All right. Just seconds, like, let me just, what's that? Usually I don't log it out from the games, you know why? I mean, like, especially from that Wuthering Quest, because if you log it out, you need to enter the password again and again, which is actually so annoying. Oh yeah, and let's do some plunge attack, by the way. Let's discuss this new plunge effect. You know why? Guys, just imagine Catalyst character, which is going to be Verisa with plunge attack. Just imagine like Neuvillette with plunge attack. So that character definitely will get something. I mean, like something specific, like which is like only for for Verisa, you know, some like built-in mechanic. So yeah, we're back. Who is now adding reaction? Just Genshin Vortex. Who is now adding? No, I don't believe in that. Oh, you know why, Ali? Because like yeah, adding. Yes, maybe we'll see. We'll see. I don't know about reactions. I haven't heard that because you know, like adding reaction means like a lot of changes to the base code. I mean, like yeah, to the core of the game. So I don't think they will do that. Maybe yes. We'll see. We'll see. Why not? If they, because like game is okay, but you know, like they need to fix the game before adding something like that. Alright guys, so yeah, about the plunging. Is it a... Congratulations on earning following rewards and the whole up community celebrate. Oh yeah, like it's, you know what? Like yeah, it's instead of like Primogems, I earned like 50k more. Okay, why not? Thank you very much anyway. About plunge attacks, by the way, let's do like, I don't know, like, let's do plunge maybe with Mavuika is bad idea. Because yeah, Mavuika's normal attack is not leveled up. As you know, like yeah, you need to level up normal attack. My Navia is, and my Alhaitham is, you know. I can use either of them. Yes, like Neuvillette, yeah, it's terrible. What looks like they did that. They call them like negative effect. They posted whole article on the for real. I will check that. Thank you very much, Ali. I didn't know that. I definitely will check that because yeah, if they add something like that into the game, I mean in WuWa, that's actually crazy because you know, like let's say that's why I like Genshin, because the game has reactions. Okay, let's do plunge attack maybe on like... So yeah, let's just do the test. Let's say like with... Oh yeah, just like let's do this boss. You know which one? The crab one? Within Fontaine. Yeah. Or Gumming. And use plunging. Of course not Neuvillette plunging. Let's do maybe like... I don't know, Navia's plunging. Our gumming, by the way, it's not because I built my gumming. It's not building my gumming. It's not because like future artifacts, etc. or something. No way, because I don't think like the Gami can like completely utilize the new set, if you ask me. Most likely that set is going to be specific for some like dedicated characters, you know. So yeah, let's go and use Xianyun. Let's go use Furina. We can use Xilonen, by the way, instead of Xianyun. Oh no, we need to do plunge. My bad.
My contraptions are...
Do I have? Yeah, I have all of the energy. Alright.
Time to shine!
Yeah! Skyward! Seize the skies!
Fire! Everybody stand back! Watch out! Ha! Ha! Watch out! This one's got your name on it!
That's it.
Yeah! Skyward!
Let's light it up! Umbrella warfare, I guess! Hiya! Just a little longer!
So it's only 8 plunge, as you know, guys. So yeah, it's enough to do the damage, but still. The point is, like, it's only single target, and if you fight against this boss, it might be... Okay. But if you fight against, like, other, like, enemies, it might be not so useful. Let's say multiple enemies will just, like, yeah, like, the damage is bad. It's not bad, actually. You just only hit one enemy. That's it. So, yeah. Alright, so yeah, this plunge attack, let's just do Inspire Abyss, if you don't mind. In plunging DPS, you know, like, it's very well Vortex, like, Xiao is a plunge king. You know what's the problem? You know what's the problem? That king might be, replaced by the queen, Virisa, believe me or not, or maybe Madam Pink. Because now they will add new set and new mechanic, most likely, because, like, new set, yes, maybe new set is good for Xiao, but I don't believe in that. I don't believe that set is going to be so crazy for Xiao, because Xiao personal like set might be better, but we'll see. Yeah, we definitely need to see some like footages, some videos, some leaks, because just imagine you plunging with Neuvillette. It's actually impossible. I mean, yeah, no, it's possible. You can do plunge with Neuvillette, but yeah, damage is going to be terrible as hell. So yeah, let me do, like, you know what? Let me try plunging with, like, Arlecchino, for example. Oh, Arlecchino is terrible in plunging, and Raiden is, like, extremely bad in plunging. Maybe it's because of outfit, maybe it's because of character model, but yeah, they are so bad. I mean, you still can use it, but it's not so great. Let's do Xianyun. Let's go maybe yeah, something like that. We need some shield, you know. No, it looks like, is Virisa worth it? I don't think so right now. I mean, like, yeah, you know what? According to the leaks, let's say to the info we have, she might be a crazy DPS or like plunge attackers, but if you ask me, she is going to be kinda, if she won't get some specific mechanic like mark the enemies like Chasca has, you know, like mark the enemies before do some damage when she lands, I mean, like doing plunge attacks, then you can actually skip her because we have Xiao. If she can mark enemies, it means some multipliers or it means some stacks. It means like more damage. Then yes, maybe. If you don't have Xiao, you can go for her. Me personally, I didn't like that new sets and really like Virisa's mechanic. because it's extremely limited. You know why? Because they just need to add one Wolfie, I mean, who can drain your HP, and that's it, you're done. You know, yes, you can use healer, but it's difficult to catch him. The only way you can catch him, it's like mark him before doing the damage. And if so, then yes, that character, I mean Verisa, might be extremely useful. So we need to like wait for like that. Yeah. Or that maybe like if Kinich is there like in 5-5, I will pick him like rather than Verisa. Oh, you know what? Actually, it's not a bad idea going for Kinich instead of Verisa. Because if you ask me, Kinich is like, yes, he is a little bit like fragile, not gonna lie. But if you get used to him, he is just insanely powerful character. Great character. At the moment, yeah, like Kinich looks better than Verisa, but we need to wait, you know, because Verisa is going to be natlan character and Janssen is going to be her like best supportive character. It means most likely Janssen at Constellation 6 will give something like crit rate, crit damage, like Sarah does, like Goro does, like let's say Mika for Eula, like Shenhe, like yeah, Shenhe is a bad example actually, you know, like just imagine when you say like Shenhe is a 5-star and she's a supportive character, you think like, what? Kinda like weird. So yeah, let me just...
Get to work! You two! Time to end them!
Yeah! Skyward! Stray clouds converge!
Teamwork is strength!
You know, even though damage might be okay, the problem is... And by the way, she doesn't consume any Mitsu. Any... what? Oh, really?
Show no mercy! Eat Laline! Eat Papa! I'm going in!
Make way for the Adeptus!
She doesn't consume like... She doesn't consume like... What? She doesn't consume like Bond of Life. For real? That's actually interesting. I didn't know that. I never used like her as a... Huh. Just a second. Good dreams to more like skip update. To more like skip, not update, skip patch. Skirk hype is so high, Vortex. Yes, I know. And yes, like, you know what's the problem with Skirk? She's hyped character, but you know, like, it's still questionable how good she is going to be, you know? Let's say, I don't know, we'll see. Like, I also hyped about her, not gonna lie, because, like, I want to some, like, as you know, guys, I don't have any cryo DPS. Yeah, I have Ayaka, but Ayaka is, like, yeah, she's so difficult to use. And I use Ayaka for like, just a second, let me check my Arlecchino. Arlecchino doesn't consume any Bond of Life when she do like plunge attacks. I actually didn't know that. You know what? Maybe we can do some like... Huh. Let me check the weapon. Yeah, okay, let's do the game. I need cryo DPS too, yeah. It would be nice to get cryo DPS, not gonna lie. Yeah, we have like, you know, like we have couple, not gonna lie. But you know, like we have Risley, we can use Xianyun. Xianyun is not bad. We also can use Freminet. He's actually good. Or we can use, yes, citlali as a DPS, not a great option, but still like, kind of like, yeah, if you don't have any. Because she can dust like up to 400 to 450 or like with her burst. But yeah, kind of like, yeah, would be nice to get something like, yeah, special, you know.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is strength!
Yeah! Skyward!
Let's do something like...
Skies!
Get to work! You two! Tight!
The point is, she doesn't consume any night soul points. There's no guys, so yeah, that's actually crazy.
Yeah, got her! Overruled! Everybody stand back! Make way for the attack! Show no mercy! Suffer the wrath of...
She doesn't consume any night soul points. For real. It's actually not bad. I didn't expect that. I mean, it's still difficult to achieve.
Let's light it up! Skyward!
Let me wait for it. And it's like about 200k a melt.
Transfixed!
I want to get like full bond of life. Just a second, let me check it. This damage is actually crazy. I mean, like, it's okay.
Let's light it up! I'm going in! Seize the sky! Get to work! Eat Lalin! Eat Papa! Get him!
Oh my god, now.
Go on!
I mean, like, I need to cry like Skirk hype. So I like, cause Eul is physical. Yes, feel like Eul is physical. The fuel. Come on, Eul is physical. That's true. Even though she's cryo, like her main DPS element is physical. Like yeah, she needs cryo to do superconduct. That's why you need Electro on your team, on her team. Let me try it again. So yeah, in this case, actually, that set might be not bad for Arlecchino as well. Arlecchino uses which one? Arlecchino uses... Oh, just a second. Oh, you know what? Oh, actually, just a second. Oh, just a second, guys. You know, like maybe that plunging might be good, not gonna lie. Because the point is, plunging doesn't use Bond of Life. I didn't know that. Maybe it's glitch or something.
This will be a
I don't believe in that. Let me check Glad set. It's, you see, like Glad set only increase normal attack, right? In this case, if we go for Whimsy, we can get more damage. Let's do it. Let's just do it. I know, like, by memory, all of them my artifacts for my Arlecchino anyway, right? And I don't have Whimsy so much. Let's do this. Let's do some tests. Oh, yeah, by the way, guys, tomorrow, like, you know, like, it's, like, not completely skip update, because they will renew that artifacts transmuter. It means maybe you can, like, do some, you know, or, like, some artifacts. Just a second, let me check the ratio. 60, oh my god, it's like, oh my, just a second. I'm going to do plunging, and because of that... Oh my, it's terrible, even though it's given me like... Anyway, let's skip it. Because Whimsy, as you know, guys, Whimsy is a set which increase your, like, yeah, like damage. Let's try it. Venti probably, yes, like Venti, you know why Venti Sino in 5.5 are like, yeah, sorry about like that WuWa time to time, you know why? Because yeah, it's like just like do some different stuff, guys. About Venti, because in 5.5 we should get like Windbloom Festival, which is in Mondstadt, within Mondstadt, and that's why yes, Venti should be like, will get his rerun most likely in 5.5, first phase. You know, alongside, in this case, it means alongside Verisa. And also, Iansan most likely is going to be within that banner as well. Because according to the leaks, Iansan is a good supportive, she's a supportive character for Verisa. Okay, the team is going to be like that. Citlali, Arlecchino and Bennett. Let's now like try this plunge. 20, Verisa, Xianyun and mualani. 20, why? Oh, you mean like you mean the banners in 5.4? Oh yeah, maybe. In 5.5. Oh yeah, maybe. Because yeah, definitely like we should get one of the characters like mualani or kinich. Most likely mualani should be first because yeah, she was first released. And about like Xianyun, yes, we should get that character for supportive stuff. I will skip this patch probably, but if I liked Verisa playstyle, I will think about it. You know what's the problem with like that playstyle? Maybe a Sino for that moment. Her playstyle will be broken as hell and extremely useful, but for like short period of time. Just keep that in mind, you know. So yeah, what I will suggest you to do some tests before going for Verisa. Me, if you ask me, I have no intention to wish for Verisa because I want to go for Madame Pink mostly. She is going to be Cryo. Electro Plunge, in my opinion, not so great. Because I don't know, like maybe yes, we'll see. We'll see. All right, so now let me try to do this damage. As you notice that the damage was like 200k.
This is an auspicious era. Laid bare. Yeah, skyward. Stray cloud converge. Teamwork is dreamwork. Suffer the wrath of...
If I'm not mistaken, it's like 200k.
Yeah, skyward.
Let me get it.
I'm going in. Seize the sky. You two, time to end that.
Oh yeah. Just a second, let me do it again. Maybe I'm wrong. Or it was about like... Hey Tanuki, welcome back. And I heard like Sino have a chance to get his banner. About Sino, I mean like... Sino, don't get me wrong, but still, Sino is not so relevant now. The only reason to wish for that banner is going to be Sino's signature weapon, if you ask me, because like, you know, like it's some of the rarest like character which like weapon is better than the character. Don't get me wrong, guys, but yeah, Sino, unfortunately, yes, like kind of like, yeah, overall his personality is great. Like, yeah, just imagine like General Mahamatra. And also he has like pretty like great time like within all of the lore. I mean like all of the cutscenes, etc. And also he was the first who shut up Paimon, if I'm not mistaken. If you remember, like, I have a video on my channel about that, so yeah. But overall, I wouldn't maybe suggest you to go for Sino, even though actually Sino can do plunge attack because he gets infusion, right? And also, if you know guys, he can do those plunge attacks. But his weapon is crazy. All right, so like let's do it again.
Yeah, skyward! Make way for the teamwork is dream!
Unfortunately, yeah,
Suffer the wrath of Eastly!
just yeah, it's like 200 and something. Yeah, like I did like about 340-ish something.
Yeah, scatter! Skyward! Let's light it up! Overrule! Yeah!
Just a second. Just let me do properly right now.
Everybody stand back! Yeah! Stray clouds converge! Show no mercy! Xilonen, eat Papa!
Oh my god. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult. You see, like, what that's a problem. That's a problem with Plunge. That's why I don't think Plunge is going to be meta unless they add some specific mechanic. Even with Xiao, it's a little bit difficult. You know why? When the enemy is a little bit, like, just a little bit, change its position, it's already difficult to hit him. That's why I think they will add some mark mechanic. Let's say when they do Plunge, she marks the enemies around surrounding like her, and after that, when she like lands, she deals some damage. Wait, okay, that's for me. Okay, let me try it again.
Yeah, skyward! Seize the skies! I'm going in! Get to work! You two! Time to...
It's still normal, it's still way better, you know? Let me just like...
Transfix! Yeah, skyward! The audacity! Everybody stand back! Yeah, skyward! Make way for the... Fulfill our pact!
It's so late.
Lumine, eat Papa!
Let's say it's not that bad. You know what's the problem? It's rotation. Let me do it again. Because the max I got, it was like 330-ish something. So it's not bad. 300k. But still, her normal attack is way better. They mentioned like Venti, Verisa, Xianyun, mualani, and Sino. Oh, you mean like in leaks? Oh yeah, maybe. I mean, like, you mean like in 5.5? Most likely, I don't think about Sino, to be honest, if you ask me. But who knows?
Laid bare. Skyward! Stray clouds converge! Let's light it up! Teamwork is true! Show no mercy! You two!
Let's say doing normal attacks is way more powerful.
Overrule! Yeah! Adventure time! Seize the skies! Everybody stand back! Huh? Suffer the wrath of...
Yeah, 250. Yeah, that's it. You see, like 250k damage. And by the way, I don't consume my Bond of Life at all. I don't know why is that. I don't consume my Bond of Life at all. It's actually a little bit strange. I mean, yeah, like it also depends, like how, like, let's say Xianyun, it's super limited. You know why? I mean, like limited in terms of like giving you plunging. She needs a ton of energy, like huge amount of energy, and unfortunately, even like let's say with this one, I have like, let me show you. I use this weapon, which is like when you use skill, Even if you don't hit an enemy, it gives you like 48% additional energy recharge for 10 seconds. Crazy weapon. Yeah, I have like 170, and as soon as you use like one skill, you get like 218. But even like this amount of energy recharge is not enough. That's a problem. That's a huge problem. You need to use like double skill, you know, to get like to fill her energy. That's why I would say, in my opinion, that Wirisa will get something specific. So you cannot use Xianyun with her. You know why you cannot use Xianyun? Because you cannot use her because there won't be like free slot for her. Let's say if she is going to be like mavuika with that fighting spirit, it means you need to use Xilonen, right? Like if with the same mechanic, like when you consume night soul points, it converts to like fighting spirit and gives her some energy. It means like you need to use at least one character from with a night soul point mechanic, which is definitely Xilonen. So yeah, let's say Xilonen, Wirisa. Like as Lake says, Janssen is going to be the best supportive character for Wirisa, right? And we have only one like free slot for like for the character. It's most likely going to be like Bennett or mavuika. That's it. So you cannot use Xianyun with her. In my opinion, it's like that. Yes, when it comes to new set, which is increased like plunge by 75%, maybe yes. We need to do some tests. You know why? Maybe yes, just maybe. But please no mualani, please. I want kinich, but oh yeah, like Ali. By the way, if we will get kinich like within 5.6 or 5.5 as well, so it's still like definitely we will get him. We get more reliable update. Skirk is gonna be hell of interesting character. Yes maybe, but you know what's the problem? The problem is her mechanic. At the moment I don't like this plunge mechanic so much. It's terrible. You know why? Because it's limited. Let's say, let me show you guys. So yeah, just like when you use like not plunge, but let's say overload a team, right? You have a smooth rotation. It's a great rotation. Let's say with Whimsy, right? With her signature, it's going to be like this team. Let's say I'm going to use like Fischl. The point is your rotation is so smooth, you don't even need to change anything. I mean, especially, let's say it's like arlecchino, right? Let's say old characters, not like after like that new mechanic with this plunging mechanic. With the new characters, yes, maybe, but in this case they need to add something to the character, which is like kinda can increase that like plunging attacks, etc., something like that. Most likely they will have that. On energy 0, her ult skill damage will be increased by 60% by the cryo set. You know, like it's kind of weird mechanic if you ask me. You know why? Because it has a like there's a catch. You know why? As you know, guys, when you use burst, it has animation, and both of them has a cooldown, 6 seconds cooldown. So yeah, when you use normal, utilize that normal with enhanced damage, your burst will going into the cooldown, and when you use burst with enhanced like multiplier, your normal attack, like her normal attack, is going to be into the cooldown. The point is, burst has animation. It means like yeah, you mostly need to use maybe that normal attacks, you know. So yeah, it's still like, if you ask me, a little bit strange and weird mechanic. Okay, like, so now, like...
Laid back. Like we're in the creek. Stop right there. I'm going in.
see, like, this damage is so crazy. You don't even need to change anything.
Overrule! Let's light it up!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
No rest for the wicked.
Witness my rise. Late bed. Everybody stand on.
The point is here. And the problem with this plunge attack is going to be a little bit limited. If you ask, limited, you know why? What I mean by limited? I mean, like, you cannot use this plunge attacks on any enemies. It's just impossible. Let's give it a try, you know. Let's just like check, like, let's say, you know, like what? Let's say like this enemy, you know, like this one. As you know, guys, this one is crazy enemy. Usually I do the test, like damage comparison, something like this on this one. You know why? Because he's difficult to defeat. He gets that 4 clones or 4 replicas, like a shields, and you need to destroy them, all of them. Or you can stun them, by the way, by using a charge attack of like Citlali's charge attack or Ororon's charge attack. Okay.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test,
Let's light it up! Yeah! Stray clouds converge! I'm going in!
Not gonna lie, damage is actually good, but you know what's the problem? So yeah, as you see, like, it's only 8 hits and that's it. My, like, even though she doesn't consume Night Soul Blessing, Bond of Life, my bad, it's still like, yeah, it's only 8 hits. So like, the point is, the damage should be so great so you can do some damage by using plunge attacks. You know what I mean? Like, let's say now let's use like arlecchino with like ordinary, like we usually use. So yeah, let me get some energy. That new
Late red. Yeah!
She is with Whimsy set and she uses like Elemental Mastery. So yeah, like let's say it's like wave 1. And let's go with Xilonen, right? Like, she's a healer as well. But she cannot give you like some plunging.
if you insist on putting yourself to the test,
This is where you belong. Overrule! Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! Xilonen, eat Papa!
So it's completely different. Like you don't even, yes, like you don't even need to do some trashy plunge on etc. And the damage is crazy as hell. I don't know, like guys, I don't know. Like if you ask me, when plunging against this enemy, it's going to be a nightmare. Oh, by the way, let's say you want to plunge against this one. You know, when he is in that shield state, it would be just impossible. They definitely will add some new mechanic like to that character. I mean, like Verisa or something. Definitely some marking mechanic, something like that. No way they just like will just like, yeah, keep her without anything like that. Okay, so this plunge, my own opinion, is terrible as hell. I don't think it's going to be so you know, something, yes, maybe special for like a short period of time. By the way, guys, if you don't know, if you get all of the fruits from the floor, you can get the chest right here. Don't like, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you don't need to kill them. Just grab all of the fruits and that's it. Okay, so a cryo set with that mechanic, which is actually 60% damage for normal and 60% damage for burst, it's actually not bad. You know why? Because it means it's also like, yeah, like Josh was right, you can use that set on Mavuika, because Mavuika doesn't have any energy, you know, she doesn't use any energy. So like you can use on like, yes, it's cryo, but yeah, you can ignore that cryo for a short period of time and do some like, yeah, just do the test. Okay, bye bye Ali, bye bye. Alright, so guys, let's do a couple domains maybe, because yeah, Genshin is Genshin and new update is tomorrow, as you know. Oh yeah, banners is already gone if I'm not mistaken. Let me check it. Yeah, we don't have any. And by the way, I keep this one, as you know, like I told you, I mentioned that a couple days ago. So yeah, I keep that for Mizuki. If I will be lucky enough, maybe I can get her from a standard banner because I close to a PD. You know what? Let's go like a Lanyan because yeah.
Let's hit the town.
She's with TDDS, right? I don't remember. Let me check it.
Up and away! Yeah. Going in! Get to work! You two! Tight!
Like you get double shield, right? In this case it's a double shield. That's crazy actually. And shield is great. You know why? Without shield it's like, yeah, so like, yeah, you need that shield. Like guys, if you want me to test something like with plunge, etc., something, just write in the chat, no problem. Because not gonna lie, there's not so much to do in this game. The only thing what I would suggest you to do, yeah, is finish all of the map and grab all of the... Oh, actually it's late. That's why I don't like Genshin. They just like, you know, like, it's like, yeah, even though it's only like 10 hours or something like that, in WuWa, all of the events are available, are available. You can play them no matter what. In Genshin, yes, just like, yeah, I don't know why they're doing that. Just like, yeah, just clear like all of the list like 1 hour before the update, something like that. Why you? That's terrible. And we still have about like, you can check by the way how much time left to the new update by, yeah, it's like, it's 5 hours, like 9 minutes is for maintenance, by the way, for me. It's like, yeah, in 5 hours it's maintenance and plus 6 hours, it's going to be a new update. So it's overall 11 hours and 9 minutes for me. Navia Plunge? Crazy damage? Well, it's not crazy, but yeah, Navia Plunge. Okay, let's try Navia Plunge. Navi is a little bit different, because with Navia, it's going to be Furina. And that enemy, if I'm not mistaken, let's try on that enemy. You know what's the problem with Navia? For Navia, you need to use her skill to get some fusion, because infusion lasts for 4 seconds after using her skill. That's why it's a little bit problem. For, by the way, for Dilucus as well, you need C6 Bennett. If you don't have C6 Bennett, it's like, yeah. For Mavuika, It might be. By the way, I will try my. Oh yeah, my mavuika is level 1, unfortunately. But still, why not? We can give it a try. Let me find my Xianyun first. So yeah, Xianyun, Furina, and Bennett.
My contraptions are calibrated.
So yeah, the overall, like, about the new set, about the plunging, you cannot use the plunging on, like, I'm on 65 on Chronicle banner. And the alt account, I didn't get anything now, waiting for the next year Chronicle. Oh, you know, like, Dreamers, like, but I don't know, but looks like, yeah, if it's like, will, like, if it save your progression or something, I mean, like, yeah, then it's cool. I don't know, I never, like, wished for Chronicle banner. But yeah, next banner is going to be, maybe not next year, by the way, it's going to be into the next patch, maybe this year, but it's not going to be within 5.0 like anymore, 5.x series anymore. It's going to be in Not Cry. Most like it might be like in like this year as well. Because as you know, the patch lasts for like, it's less than one year. It's like kinda like maybe like 10 months or something. But Chronicle PD doesn't save. Yeah, unfortunately that's true, Yoni. That's why I wouldn't suggest you to go for Chronicle at all. Chronicle is bad, so bad. And also, like, the problem is, you don't know what will, like, yeah, what we're going to get into the next, like, Chronicle banner, you know. So yeah, like, and it has PD system as well. So terrible system, actually. Okay, this plunger deck is going to be like this. I'm going to use my Navia's burst first, no, Furina, then Navia, then Bennett, then Mihoyo.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test,
Take a pose! Let the world collide! Yeah! Skyward! The audacity! Seize the... Letting brave names echo! Everybody stand back!
It's not the first time when instead of Navia I go for Xilonen. It's not the first time. My bad. It's okay, Yoni Vortex. That's my.
What a wild and desolate sight!
You know, like, even though it's okay.
Allow me to grant you the blessing of water.
Even though it's okay, I mean, like, it's still Primogems. It's still like some effort, you know, like to collect all of the Primogems. If you ask me, it would be nice to not waste it because it's, yeah, it's up to you.
Let's light it
What can I
up!
say?
Yeah! Skyward!
All right. All right. So guys, so yeah, like about plunging, it's like, yeah, if you like plunge like type attacks, then yes. It's still questionable. I don't know why. Just a second. Sorry about that. I don't know why. As you know, guys, Verisa is going to be Catalyst. And yes, by the way, you can use maybe like this Catalyst. Most likely her Ascension is going to be either... Now, it's going to be, most likely, I assume that it's going to be crit rate. Like for Chasca and mualani. Just keep that in mind. So in this case, this weapon is going to be not so useful, which is like low. Yes, you still can use it, but just keep that in mind. Which one you can use? This one is completely no, because it's energy recharge one. Normal attack hits the opponent, charge attack it's not. When attack hits an opponent, deals AoE damage with zero of max HP. I don't know, like, yeah, maybe with the only weapon you can use, actually. Yeah. Because you get attack buff, which is crazy, you get elemental mastery buff, and since she is going to be Electro, it might be kinda useful for maybe overloaded reactions. what attack and damage, elemental damage bonus might be useful. So yeah, like the only option you have at the moment. Yeah, I mean like a free to play, etc., something like that. And like if you like 5 stars, you can use Miko's signature. You can use Wanderer signature, if I'm not mistaken. It's also crit damage. Yeah, you cannot completely utilize passive, but still you can use it. But Wisdom is a great. It's not a bad weapon at all, and it gives you crazy amount of like crit damage. This patch gave so much vortex. I didn't do exploration. Even I skipped some like daily commissions. That I get 66. Oh, you mean like, oh yeah, I see.
Parties
Your
are a
account?
must for the
I spent
well-mannered.
all on
If you'd like to
Chronicle
learn the proper etiquette,
Hey,
I'd
welcome
be
back,
happy
welcome
to
back,
teach
Mirak.
you.
You know, like, Dreamers, like, let's say, if you ask me, it's a good idea to have like that account where you can do some tests. I mean, especially like wishing tests. So yeah, I'm completely okay with that. I mean, why not? You just like do like super casual, exploration and like playing, etc., something like that, and you have second account. That's completely okay. It's better to use kind of your test account for wishing, etc., something like that, than your main account.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test,
So brilliant!
then you should see.
Time to shine! Stop that! Yeah! Skyward! Stray clouds converge! Fire! Well, I'm going in! Ha!
You see what's the problem? You see what's the problem? The problem is, if the enemy will change its position, you just cannot hit him. That's it. That's why I think that Verisa will get some mark mechanic, and you can mark the enemy before do some plunging. I mean, it's going to be like in auto like mode. You know how? Let's say
Skyward! Scatter!
when you do some plunge, right? You are like into the air. She marks enemy as automatically.
Ow!
Just a second.
I'm fine.
Yeah. And after that, you do the plunge, and she will hit like all of the marked enemies, something like that.
Let's light it up! Yeah!
But yeah, mechanic is going to be terrible for for the character without that that skill.
Yeah! Scatter!
And you know, like, that's cheating. You know why? Xianyun will definitely 100% hit the enemy. She is not going to hit like this stuff. Let me show you. Yeah, no matter what, she sees the enemy. Oh yeah.
Skyward! Adventure
But
time!
you notice that. Hey Icy, how are you doing? How are you? Thank you very much. I'm good. Now, cold better? Cold better? Warm up Icy. Cold better? You mean like he's icy, that's why. Alright, so like yeah, like guys, like Mirak, Icy, like Dreamers, like we're discussing like and also like yeah, we're discussing about like plunge attacks. As you know guys, we're going to get new set, which one of them is like increase your plunge attack. Another one with a cryo. And yeah, this plunge attack is going to be bad, at least for now, because we don't know full mechanic for Verisa. And Verisa is going to be a catalyst. Just imagine catalyst plunger. It's terrible. Yes, just imagine Neuvillette, you know. Neuvillette, plunging Neuvillette. So yeah, let me do like again this boss, by the way, this plunging might be good because this boss doesn't change his position at all. Even if he goes like into the invisible mode, he is still just a second, let me just I don't want to cheat. So yeah, let me just use this one. So yeah, if like he is going into the invisible mode, so yeah, you still he still appears like into the like middle of like in the center of this like area. I'm pulling Mizuki on my ult. Oh yeah, like it's up to you if you like that. I know that Tanuki is also want to go for Mizuki. You know, like I still like it depends on you. If you like the character a lot, then go for the characters. Why not? But keep that in mind. The character is going to be into the standard panel. So yeah, by let's say you can get Mizuki when you go for Verisa. You know. It's possible, because you can lose 50-50 and get the character. Because Mizuki is going to be into the standard panel after 5.5. Plunge attack is boring. Plunge attack is trash as hell. That's why I don't like it. No, I don't want to say it's boring. No, it's not boring. It's kind of like some sort of attack we have, like another type of attack we have in Genshin. But yeah, it's not so great if you ask me. I mean, yeah, you can do some plunge attacks, do some fun, but I don't think it's worth it if you ask me. So yeah, I think Verisa will get some specific like...
Well, skyward! Make way for the teamwork is dreamwork! This one's got your name on it!
You see, like, if the enemy, like, if, like, the enemy on the same, like, place, then yeah, it's okay. But if you notice that the other enemy, he changed its position, and yeah, it's terrible as hell. It's so difficult to get, yeah, to hit the enemy. And just imagine you fight against Wolfis. So definitely she will get some, like, mark mechanic. No way she cannot, like, yeah, they just, like, because it's impossible to play them. Oh my god, I got all stuff. I am pulling Furina on my alt account. Like, nah. Now imagine plunge child. I mean, like, yeah, not only child. They imagine like plunge, I don't know, mualani. Imagine plunge Neuvillette. Imagine plunge like Raiden. Raiden actually it's not so great. Raiden's like, yeah, her outfit maybe something wrong. Is there something wrong with her outfit or something like that? Because it's not so great. What about plunge new? Oh yeah, plunge Neuvillette. Now imagine plunge arlecchino. Oh, arlecchino is actually I did couple tests I see with arlecchino, and you know what? I did about 350k damage with Whimsy and arlecchino. It's not bad. It's melt. It wasn't so bad. You know, it actually was pretty decent damage, but still using arlecchino with normal attacks is way more better because yeah, more damage, just a completely different damage, you know. Yeah, a little bit boring, but it's bad for me. I don't know about like all of you. Oh yeah, for me as well, Mirak, if you ask me. I don't like the plunge as well, and I, you know, like back then I used Navia plunge. I used Alhaitham plunge, that's why Alhaitham normal attacks is like leveled up. Alhaitham plunge is okay though. But anyway, like yeah, like in any case, try to avoid using. Why Alhaitham plunge is okay? Because Alhaitham hits with that like rainbow swords every. Just a second, let me just like show you to be more precise. Yeah, projectile attack interval every 1.6 seconds. So yeah, between these ones, you maybe can do one plunge, then against like get this one. It's actually not bad because plunge attack has a great multiplier. Let's say great, it's kind of like, yeah. It's kind of okay multiplier. I'm skipping till Skirk, like rest all boring. By the way, about Skirk, like we have like some news about Skirk mechanic maybe, which is going to be cryo and also something related to her normal attack and burst attack. Maybe she is going to be the same like Raiden, the same like Mavuika with a fighting spirit mechanic. I went for Arlecchino signature but got Jade Spear, the second best in slot. I mean, like, sure, better than like Deathmatch. Yeah, like if you ask me, Deathmatch, you know, Yes, like that Jade Spear is slightly better than Deathmatch. Even though Deathmatch gives you more crit rate and pretty decent amount of attack because of passive and like yeah, but Jade Spear is better. Well, she might has some good mechanic cause like it's bad. It's just like basic plunge. That's true. I agree with you. Miracle. Because yeah, most likely they will give her some crazy mechanic, you know? Because no way they will do like only ordinary plunge. It's no way they are going to do something like that. Because the character is going to be ruined then. The point is she might be even worse than Mizuki, you know? Like all of the players now, like I don't want to say all, of course, like yeah, many of the players, let's say, don't like Mizuki so much. I mean, because of like damage and how her gameplay is, you know. Oh, but that Verisa might be even, yeah, even worse. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. You know why? Because if she's going to be great supportive character as well, and like plunger, might be useful. Maybe we'll see.
Strike a pose! Let my name echo inspire! Well,
Yeah! Stray clouds converge!
I'm going in! Hey there! Coming at ya!
You see, like, yes, you can do some damage. Yes, it's okay. Like, Furina helps me a lot because of damage. Like, Xianyun helps me because, like, yeah, but I don't know. I don't like it so much. Xilonen overall is good. That Xilonen might be great with Skirk too. Xilonen might be great with like all fake enemies, elements, by the way, guys. So yeah, just a second. Sorry guys, I'm back. She's the bro. No way, Verisa is bad. No, like Yoni. You know what? Like, if you sometimes believe, like in my, it's not a prediction, but like what I say, believe me or not, Verisa will be good only because of personal mechanic, which means overall that plunge attack's going to be trash as hell. Because just keep that in mind. I did couple tests with Navia. And I did couple tests with arlecchino. You know, like this plunge attack is, you know why it's bad? Because it has no AoE whatsoever. It's like if you fight against like some specific enemies which can like move on a field pretty fast, right? You just can miss. She's going to be like mualani, you know? Like even worse, you know why? Because you cannot just hit the enemies. The only way how, like the way they can fix that, it's marking the enemies, let's say before doing the plunge, when she is like flying, let's say, right? Like in this state, right? Or like she marks the enemies, surrounding enemies, and when she lands, she deals damage to all of them. That's the only way. I don't see any other ways, because this plunge attack is actually trash as hell. It's not so great. It's still me, like, yeah. After so many good characters, Genshin giving trash character. Oh, I see. Maybe I wouldn't say like she's going to be trash as hell, but you know, like maybe she will be good for a short period of time. You know. Like kind of like, and she's a catalyst. That's so questionable. Just imagine catalyst plunger. Yeah, it's like, let's say like, yeah, let me do like something like that. You know, like, let me just switch. Let me do Neuvillette plunge. Why not? As you know, like Neuvillette is a crazy character, but yeah, you know, he's a catalyst wielder. So yeah, let's do like, and you will see what what does it mean to do plunge attack with a catalyst character? Yes, catalyst character means you get infusion all the time, which is actually crazy. But you know, that's it. And also Bennett is useless. Yeah, I see, because like of that pool, Xilonen first, and I'm regret to skip her. For you, Xilonen, yeah, Xilonen is like best of luck getting like her. Yeah, Xilonen is good. Like, you know why? It's not because of Xilonen is for fake characters. It means like even in the future when you get some like, I don't know, like let's say Columbine, right? If Columbine is going to DPS, Xilonen might be useful for her as well. So yeah, Xilonen, it's like supportive character, that's obvious. Xilonen must have, yeah. Because like they aren't plunge attackers. You didn't even see her. Yeah, that's true. Yoni, I agree with you. That's the point. That's what I want to say. She will get some specific mechanic and you can use that set on her only. You know, that's the point. That's what I want to say. You know, and also because of that, that's true. Yeah, I completely agree with you, Yoni. Yeah, I haven't seen all of the like plunging, like all of the mechanic, etc. I only like read the text, like I mean about her mechanic. It's still like not clear, by the way. The point is, she is going to be kind of like not even like Xiao. You know why? Because they like just a second, let me find the proper word. Just a second, my bad. It's like kind of like I need to like. Oh yeah, I found the word. So what they are going to do? They artificially like made like Verisa, which is a catalyst character, a plunger. You know, just imagine that. So yeah, like yeah, that's true that like Neuvillette is not a plunger at all, even though you can like do some damage. You see, like it's actually yes. The point is, you see the damage. Damage is crazy as hell. Okay, let me just like switch. Where is the chat? Okay, chat is here. Chat window. She is going to be like gaming, not like mualani. No. Actually, that's a problem. She is going to be like mualani in terms of catching the enemies. Because you know why? Gaming has AoE, and his AoE actually is pretty great. It means like like she is going to be so limited when it comes to many enemies. You know, you cannot plunge or like yes. If so, like you cannot use her in like against like without crowd controlling. You know, Coming plunge is actually good. Coming plunge is actually great. Not gonna lie, and especially if you have Constellation 6, she is insanely powerful. You know what? He can do like about like let's say if you use arlecchino team, which is like this one, like Xilonen, citlali or Rosa, or like not Diona of course, but still like you can use Diona, but still and arlecchino you can use, or mualani or mavuika. You can use the same team for, where's mavuika? Where's arlecchino? Just a second. So yeah, you can use like, the same team by switching arlecchino
never mind. Let's
and
go.
with gaming. And actually, he does pretty good damage. Let me check if I have enough mats.
Ready to rumble.
Oh yeah, by the way, you know what? Let me do. It won't be regular catalyst plunge attack. It will be special. That's true. Attack, leak like mualani, his special. That's true. That's true. Like Yoni. But you know what? Yoni, mualani back then got also special normal attacks, right? When you do normal attacks, it's considered to be like skill attack or skill damage with some specific multiplier. And now where is she? Where's mualani? Oh, like all players use Neuvillette. That's a problem. That's a problem. I completely agree with you. You're right. I mean, like, you know, like it's kind of discussion. I'm not like arguing with you, but the point is they will like artificially made that catalyst some kind of plunger, And yeah, that's it. I don't know, like, I don't like the mechanic at the moment. We'll see how it's going to be. Maybe yes. Cryo set, it's interesting, not gonna lie. And you know why it's interesting? Because if Skirk or any other character like, let's say, Columbina, I don't think about Columbina actually. Skirk, yes, maybe will get that fighting spirit mechanic. Then yes, she might be crazy because most likely she will get something like that. They will like lock some damage within the character, you know? I don't understand. Why do you think Verisa is going to be... No. No, like you didn't get that. I don't want to say she is going to be bad. She is going to be extremely... she is going to be good, but for some specific content. And they can just ruin your Verisa gameplay by adding some trash enemies, like Wolfies, you know? That's a problem. It's like Mualani. That's why I say it's like Mualani. Mualani is great when you fight against like Yumkazo, right? Against this one. She's just insanely great. She can kill him like in no time, right? But when it comes to like more mobile enemies, it's a little bit difficult to use Mualani. The same thing is going to be with Verisa. That's what I want to say. I don't want to say she's going to be bad. No. She's going to be crazy because they will change her specific mechanic and do like specific like huge amount of damage like out of plunging. That's true. The point is they can ruin the damage by just switching the enemies. You know, that's a problem. It doesn't apply to mavuika, by the way. Mavuika can hit any enemies. Yes, you can miss sometimes that burst, that's true. For arlecchino, for example, arlecchino is super straightforward. Neuvillette is so easy to use, you know? And he has great AoE as well. That's what I want to say. I mean, like, she is not going to be so versatile and flexible. That's what I want to say. So you think she will be very single? Not only single target. It's not a point. It's not about single target. You know why? Let me show you. Like, it depends on the enemy. Let's say this enemy is a single target, Yumkaso, right? But this one is also single target. Can you plunge him when he is like in his flying state? No, with that shield, you cannot do that. So yeah, in this case, you cannot use that Verisa against him. In Spiral Abyss, because as you know, when he like use Spiral, like when he is in Spiral Abyss, he start with a shielder, with a shield. Yes, you need to land him down, and after that do plunge attacks. So yeah, that's the point, you know. But yeah, like the point is like it depends on enemy. It depends on enemy. Also, like she is going to be a plunge attacker. It's also questionable how fast she can destroy the shield, you know, because as you know, at the moment even Mavuika cannot destroy the shield so fast. You need another natlan character. Yes, you can like go away from that shield, you know, but still it's also questionable. So yeah, it's a lot of questions actually, if you ask me. You know what? Also, Mualani sucks at beating the shield. That's true. That's what I want to say. Yeah. Like you know, like that's what that's what I want to say. Mualani is bad at destroying the shield. She's not so good. She has great DPS, and also is going might be with that Verisa. She might be not so great, and I'm pretty sure she's going to be trash against those shields. You know, the only character we have, which is number one against the shields, is Kinich. Second one is Chasca. So yeah, Kinich, because Kinich can like use Shinchu like burst. Kinich can use Yelan's burst. Kinich can use like other characters with like elemental damage, you know, and his own damage is also pretty fast. Chasca is the second one, the third one is like other characters, you know. So yeah, that's why like, and Mualani, Mavuika, by the way, is not so great against the shields. She's actually bad, even though she has that skill which attacks like every 2 seconds. But as I heard, Jansan and Verisa team, that's true. So maybe she will be one of the. Yeah, that's true. But the point is, if you want to get a lot of damage, you need Constellation 6. Most likely they will do something like, you know, like with Goro or like with Sarah, you know? Just a second, let me show you. As you know, Sarah is a supportive character, 4-star supportive character for Raiden. And only with last Constellation, you get that crit damage, which is actually crazy. You know, that's the point. So yeah, you can use that Janssen, definitely. But yeah, most likely they will lock most of the stuff, most of the like good stuff, like back under the constellations. About Janssen destroying the shield, yes, maybe. I don't know, but you know, it's not about like the supportive character, because let's say if you use mavuika with citlali, you can destroy the shield pretty fast. You know that. I mean, like this enemy shield, you can destroy it with citlali and with mavuika. It's actually pretty easy. It's not so difficult. Even in Spiral Abyss, you need to, or you can use ororon and mavuika, for example. You also can destroy the shield. So yeah, like so let's not consider supportive character. Let's consider only like like that character. Also, ororon is great for breaking. That's true. That's, you know, like that's the point. I mean, like let's just like it's Furina only, I like mavuika only. Like supportive characters, completely different story, because you know why? With supporting characters you can give, like, let's say for maybe Xianyun will be supportive character like for Furina as well, because she can enable plunge. But it's not because of enable plunging, by the way. You know why? It's because of damage she gives. Why, like, you know, like for Xiao, Xianyun is good not because of she's enables plunging. Just keep that in mind. It's because when she enables plunge, she gives some buff. Just keep that. So yeah, skill damage. Just a second. Just a second. Let me, because it's not. You see that when the like show creates this kind of like as adaptable assistant characters, like nearby active characters plunging attack shock damage will be increased by 200% of Xianyun attacks. That's why she is so good. It's not because she enables plunging, by the way. Just keep that in mind. For Xiao, because Xiao has its own plunging. It's because of like the damage she gives. That's why Xianyun is so great.
A pot of tea with a couple of nibbles.
I think she will be good.
Greens,
she gets so many buffs
piping hot bowl of fresh kanji.
and artifact. That's a problem. You need that weapon.
Right there.
From that
Perfect
weapon,
way to
yeah,
start your day.
you will get a lot of stuff, but you need that weapon, and that's a problem. You know why? Because like it's like it means it will cost you a lot, and you will get the character which will be a little bit like limited in terms of time. I mean, like that plant. I don't think that plant is going to be meta as hell, if you ask me. Set maybe, but character no. But still, it's me. I mean, of course, we need to get some leaks, some gameplays. You know, like maybe it depends, like which character she can use on her team. You know, if it's going to be only like Xianyun, like Janssen, Constellation 6 or etc., something like that, then it's actually a problem. It's like Eula, you know? Eula is a great character, not gonna lie, but outside her special characters, she is not so great. Even though Eula can do, like Mualani, by the way, Mualani also needs some specific characters into the team to do some crazy amount of damage. You just cannot go with Mualani like Neuvillette and do like crazy. Neuvillette actually also needs some like, yeah, supportive characters. Ororon is great breaking, yeah. Well, I saw today like a leak of how Furina gonna look. It's turned me out to be true. Oh, for real? I mean, like, she looks like a call girl actually, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, she looks...
Adventure time!
Okay, maybe. Okay, so yeah, let me do like, I need one more mass because I want to level up my gumming. Let's just do it. Sick as fuck, yeah, that's true. Oh, they leak 5. For real? That's crazy. I will Mualani needs a healer, shielder, and like buffer. Yeah, that's true. And pyro application. That's why Mualani is a little bit specific, you know. Most likely, Virisa is going to be the same, you know. Or let's say like Wanderer. Wanderer without his signature weapon, it's kind of bad, you know. Like, yeah, it's not so playable. Chasca is better. Let's say Risley. Risley is not bad at all. He's a catalyst, cryo character, but without Constellation 1 and without his signature weapon, his damage is bad. Yes, you can of course like do some damage. I'm not gonna lie, he's not completely trash or something, but he's not so, let's say, yeah, like, I would say, yeah, not so great, you know. Neuvillette doesn't need a pyro application or heal. Yeah, that's true. Like, that's what, like, you know what, that's a comparison. Like, if when you compare the characters, you see that, like, that OG characters like Neuvillette, he is way more better, you know. Yeah, he doesn't have that plunge mechanic, even though he's a catalyst, but he is great. He has great AoE. He is like, he can, like, yeah, he doesn't need any healer at all. He can literally use with the 4 stars. Shielder maybe, but with C1 you don't need, like, even shielder, yeah, that Mualani doesn't need shielder or healer. Oh, Mualani doesn't need shielder or healer. Oh, yes, she doesn't need healer or shielder, but she needs pyro application. Without pyro application, like, her damage is trash as hell, because mostly she deals like that wave damage, you know that. And because of that, you need to use specific characters. Oh yeah, let's do like, you know what? Let's do Neuvillette plunge attacks. Why not? Because plunge attack Neuvillette can destroy the shield immediately. Just, yeah, I'm now I like a little bit like kidding, guys. Yeah, you know that, but still, let's give it a try. So it's going to be Xianyun, it's going to be Furina, Neuvillette, and which character? Yeah, let's go Xianyun, because I don't have any, like, yeah. I can go Neuvillette, Zhongli, but yeah, let's go Xianyun.
Let's hit the town.
And let me check my Xianyun. Just a second. Yeah, that's the Dodoko Tails. Plus you are used like her with Xilonen, so she is a healer anyway, yeah. Oh yeah, like, no, like, Yone, like, if you use Xilonen, it means you use healer. No need to say that. Like, use Kachina instead. Then use Kachina and you will see the difference. Don't get me wrong. Use Kachina and you will see the difference. Believe me or not, like, she needs something. It's not like Neuvillette. She's not even comparable with Neuvillette, because Neuvillette can heal himself. And if you play her right, the enemies disappear before they can hit, like... So you need a buffer, and healer already wasted 2 character spots. Yeah, that's true. Hey, Dodoko, yes, that's Dodoko Tails. You know, like, what is that? Like, Tanuki, it's a weapon. Yeah, Dodoko Tails. Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you? So yeah, if you remember that Klee's voice lines is so crazy.
Yeah, scatter, skyward.
Yeah, let me get some energy.
Skyward.
So yeah, okay.
Dancing in the wind. Shower me with praise. Let the world come on. Skyward. Make way for the...
No, that's a very easy, by the way. Kinda. 8 plunge, and that's it.
Silence!
So yeah, with plunge I destroy the shield.
The mighty be humbled!
Use Xilonen 1 spot for boss. Vortex, why are you using 2 characters with Vivi set? Oh, I just like, yeah, like, you want me to change, like, because of this boss? Like, Neuvillette can one-handle him? Like, yeah, like, come on. You want me to switch the character? Like, yeah. Okay, that stone is great. And also, like, 3 mats. Oh, no. That's terrible. Okay, let's just level up. You know, I'm saying, like, that she needs specific... Yeah, that's true. Xilonen as a buffer, yeah, like mualani, like it's not like Neuvillette. Neuvillette is way more flexible. And by the way, like most likely Virisa is going to be the same. Virisa is like, she will need some like specific characters. It's not because of Janssen, by the way. Maybe not Janssen. Maybe maybe Ororon as well. I don't believe her plunge attack duration is going to be like more than maybe like 9 seconds. In this case, Ororon can be useful, you know. And since Janssen is going to be supportive characters, it's definitely Cinder Seed on her, you know. So yeah, and like Obsidian Codex on like Virisa. How to get Dodoko Tails? Oh, Tanuki. Dodoko Tails was an event weapon. So yeah, at the moment you cannot get it, unfortunately. It was one of the weapons, like, or like, you know which one? Like this one, you know? When you get like doing event and you get all of the 5 refinements. So yeah, it was, it's within, it was version 3 if I'm not mistaken. It was Apple Archipelago if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it's like was limited event. Like about the Klee. Great event, by the way, but unfortunately, yeah, this weapon. But if you have Lanyan, you can use this weapon. It's just like this weapon, which is Eye of Perception. It's not bad. It gives you attack, base attack, and like passive attack as well. And also, yeah, do some additional damage, which is scales of attack, by the way. So for Lanyan, you can use this one. Alright, so guys, like, let me just check if I have something to do, because, yeah, maybe I will, yeah, one more run, because I mostly will, I will go a little bit early today, let's say, like, yeah, at 11, because, yeah, tomorrow I need to get up a little bit early because of patch. I usually get up early when, like, the patch, new patch, like, release. Kachina. Yes, just use Kachina. Mualani doesn't need Xilonen that much. Oh, Yoni, like, Yoni, my guy. I simp over Mualani. Yeah, like Mirak, just Yoni.
Melusines are beautiful.
Don't get me wrong, but you didn't get the point. Like, why Virisa might be not so great. You just like, you know, like, it's not about like arguing. Let's wait a little bit because we will get like gameplay in a couple days, right? And that's it. So we will see how she's going to be.
Anytime, any place.
Don't like I don't think you like I believe me or not, I'm not going to give you bad advices about the characters. You know why? Because I play this game as well. I'm not like you know, like we have some like YouTubers who hate Genshin Impact and just saying so bad and hating about the game. I like the game as well, and I like the characters they release, but unfortunately some of the characters are bad as hell. And if you ask me, Mualani is one of the characters. You know why? She is so difficult to use. Yes, her damage is crazy. Her damage is better than Neuvillette's damage, but you need to get used to the gameplay. Also, the problem is they can like change your gameplay by adding some wolfies or trashy enemies, and your gameplay will be ruined like immediately, you know? She is like strongly single target, and yeah, like it's like that. You can do nothing about that, unfortunately. I think both of them good, like one have great AoE, and I have amount of damage, like yeah. Mualani doesn't need Xilonen after you get like with 20k, 30k attacks, you realize you need a healer. Oh yeah, Vortex, like, by the way, you can tank that Papilia. Mualani, if you play her right, she can be better than you. Like, no, she can be better. She is better in terms of damage. I'm not even argue about that. You know, like, but she cannot be better than Neuvillette. In damage, in terms of damage, yes, but she cannot be better than Neuvillette. Neuvillette has another, like, other stuff. Like, yeah, that's why he's so crazy. You know, even now he is way more flexible and most useful than Mualani. Oh, by the way, you can check that. You know what you can do, guys? Like, no need to argue about that. You just, like, time to time, you check which characters are most used in Spile Abyss. And you know what? Like, not this one, but last one, Mualani was used like about like 5 or 10%. That's terrible, actually. New characters. And she only used like only 10% of the use. So yeah, like only 10% of the users use her. But anyways, Neuvillette is way more flexible. No, Genshin is bad. I just play it because Arlecchino and Zhongli are... But for real, Arlecchino and Zhongli? Come on, Mirak. Yeah, and Zhongli... Zhongli is kinda... I don't know. I don't like Zhongli so much. I don't like shielders so much, actually. I mean, like, the shielders like Zhongli, dedicated shielders.
When you lose your way...
Xianyun is okay. You know why? Because Xianyun, alongside the shield, also use Vivisect, can use TDDs. So yeah, you need to do something to get the damage, yeah, to get the buffs. With Zhongli, it's super easy. You just use that skill, and that's it. So yeah. Also, that's why I mostly, let's say, like Xilonen as a shielder. As you know, Xilonen can do the shield, because... Xilonen is, since that geo can like reacts with fake elements, which is pyro, hydro, electro, and cryo. And after reaction, you create some like crystals. You can absorb the crystal and get some like, yes, trash, but still shield. I didn't count the mummies. Okay, like yeah, okay, that's like more than 2 characters. The rumors. But right now, like Arlecchino gameplay, Chlorine gameplay, and mavuika too. Let's say no, like, come on, like, Dreamers, like, come on, Chlorine, like Chlorine is kinda like not a top tier DPS, if you ask me. Yeah, if you say Arlecchino, I would say yes. If you say mavuika, okay. Even Mualani is better than Chlorine. You know why? Because, yes, Mualani is difficult to use. Mualani is sometimes like so terrible. But it's not Chlorine. Chlorine is like, yeah. Chlorine is great because of Chevreuse, by the way. Just keep that in mind. Chlorine is great because of Chevreuse and Fischl. You know? But Arlecchino can be used in melt teams. Arlecchino's best team now, it's a melt team. So yeah. Because of 1 million Mira. Actually, mavuika is fun. If I wanna see big like, or like, yeah, big damage, yeah. What do you mean? Because of 1 million Mira. Chlorine is fun, so I like an overloaded Chlorine is insane damage. Yes, but yeah, Yoni, that's true. Insane damage because of Chevreuse and because of Fischl. You know, that's a problem. You need to use those characters. That's a problem.
Light it up!
Farewell!
Suffer the wrath of me!
Hold on to your hats.
Can I?
Light of the blazing sun!
I hate that bike. I just hate that bike, not gonna lie. Like, I had a big head, yeah. But Chlorine gameplay is so fun. Yeah, not gonna lie. I mean, like, yeah, for real, it's fun. Okay. Okay. Maybe I don't need to use like, well, let's level that. Yesterday I got another piece actually, and it was terrible, and I need elemental mastery rather than attack. Would be nice to get like maybe attack as well. Oh, actually no. You know why? Unfortunately, I have this piece, which is actually crazy. I don't think. Yeah, let's give it a try anyway. Are you Chevreuse, Benny, Mavuika, Chlorine? Chevreuse, Benny, Mavuika. Oh, okay, okay. Like it's not without Fischl, but Chevreuse is still like exists, you know? Like that's why. Like, I mean, like Chevreuse, like and like Fischl or like other characters make like that Chlorine so great in overloaded teams, you know? That's why. You can use aggravate team with her and overloaded team. That's it. I'm not gonna lie, she's really fun to play. Let's play. Like yeah, I'm not so lucky. Not gonna lie. Let me show like what I got recently. Let me just use this one first. Oh my god, this was terrible. Let's just give it a try. Okay. So yeah, yesterday, like I got like this one. Attack, crit damage, energy recharge, HP, and actually it's bad. The only problem, like it's attack, that's why I keep it. Also, I got recently this one with elemental mastery and crit damage. Unfortunately, yes. Defense. This one is okay. Just a second, let me find trash one. Yeah, I will keep it. Oh yeah, because yeah, I can get another defense. Maybe I can use it on Xilonen, even though I don't need that. I mean, like my Xilonen is actually crazy. This one is okay. Oh my god, what is that? You know, like sometimes maybe you need something like that. Okay, like artifacts time, yeah. Vortex, like luck is insane on this domain. Yes. Oh, you know, like yes, maybe I don't know, like maybe it's luck or something. But oh, I like when it comes to leveling up artifacts, my luck is terrible as hell. Okay. Alright. Like next one is going to be defense. And you know why, guys? So yeah, usually it's going like this. Now the path is going to be like upper or like next one. Next one for this one is going to be defense, you know? So yeah, it's going like this ones or like, yeah, like from the beginning. Let's try it. Usually it's like that, by the way. Okay, yeah, okay, my bad. Next one is going to be defense. Okay, it's next one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, okay. Okay, let's ruin it. Anyway. Ah, what did I tell you? Okay, let's continue. 42, it's okay. It's a I hope no one, like, yeah, it should be elemental mastery or defense now. Because no way I can get like crit damage again. As elemental mastery, it's usual. And now it's going to be crit rate or like or elemental mastery, something like it's always like that, by the way. I leveled up a ton of artifacts and I will keep it anyway because 21 crit rate is actually great. Alright, I'll take it. Elemental Mastery is welcome. You know why? Just a second. It has like 58. $21, 58. It can give me more damage, you know what? Unfortunately, one like went to. It's great. It's cool. It's okay. Just a second. Let me check my mavuika. Oh yeah, let's do some tests. Really, not bad pit. Yeah. Finally I get flower from like Whimsy domain. You know, 12 and 7 crit. Finally, 7 crit damage or 27. It's actually not bad. Okay, now let's do the test, guys. Like, if so, you know what I'm going to do? So yeah, I will go like this, like team. Let's just go like this team. And actually, I can break my damage record. So yeah, going to be Xilonen and Bennett.
You want?
I will switch her weapon to her signature, right? And I will switch these artifacts to like the new one. Because it gives me more elemental mastery, right? And it gives me like enough crit damage. Crit rate, my bad. So yeah, and I also get like from the Obsidian Codex. So overall, my pieces like this. This one. Yeah, I will keep it. This one is crazy, actually. One of the craziest pieces I have, actually. 15 and 13, that's insane. Elemental Mastery, that's true. It's a Pyro Damage Goblet, and yeah, this one. Okay. And also... Just a second. No. I forgot like how it like punish. Oh yeah, it's called like punishment. So yeah, for me it was 1,284,000 damage. Now let's see if I can break it. I pray we get like goblet from like Whimsy. Oh yeah, but I hope not, like my luck on domain is so trash. Yeah, actually, like, you know what, guys, like this domain, like usually getting something good, it's so terrible.
Fulfill our pact. Bring it.
Oh my god.
Rise with the sun.
By the way, even though your luck is terrible, keep that in mind, like tomorrow with new update, you can use that new artifact transmuter and you will guarantee 2 like upgrades into the stats you choose. Do I crown Mualani Burst or Bennett Burst? Do I crown Mualani Burst or Bennett? Mualani Burst is not so useful, but Bennett's Burst is extremely useful. I mean, like, I would suggest you to, like, because as you know, Mualani is, it's Mualani, not mavuika, right? It's Mualani, yes, because, like, Bennett's Burst is actually crazy, if you ask me. For me, it's crowned. But Mualani's Burst, like, you know, like, as you know, like, her main source of damage is her skill, so I would suggest you to crown her skill first. That's it. And yes, and Bennett. Bennett is crazy. Codex. What's the difference between Codex and Petra? Like it's actually a huge difference. You know why? Petra, you need to catch the, like, by the way, like I did the test, like, as you know, like I use like this set, which is like Cinder City on Xilonen, and like instructor set on like citlali. This set gives me additional 120 elemental mastery. I tested like citlali with Cinder City and Xilonen with Petra. Damage difference, it's about like 5% or something. But the problem is you need to use like your rotation is completely different. You need to use Xilonen skill on Pyro after mualani or like Bennett to get that buff, you know, like Pyro especially. And that's a problem because Petra's buff, it lasts for 10 seconds. You see, like it's 10 seconds. The damage bonus, if you catch, like, yeah, upon obtaining an elemental shard, which is actually that crystal, it lasts for 10 seconds, which actually a problem, you know. It might be, let's say, you can get the buff for like 5 seconds or something, and you need to change your rotation completely. Let's say in ordinary fights, in general, I would suggest you use citlali with Instructor set and Xilonen with Cinder. It's way more better. But what's the difference between Obsidian Codex? Like, they're completely different. This one gives you damage, but only for Night Soul Blessing characters. You see, like, yeah, while the equipment character is in Night Soul Blessing, it's usually by using skill or burst. It depends on the characters. And also it gives you crit rate. It's damage, keep that in mind. It's not like Whimsy, by the way, because Whimsy gives you normal and charge attack damage and crit rate. So yeah, let's say for Gaming, this one, first, it's completely useless. If you use like Gaming with this set, which is actually not bad, you only can utilize like 4-piece passive, not 2-piece passive. So yeah, like if you ask me, Yoni, like if you want to farm for Petra, you can do it because, you know why, for Xilonen, because usually, as you know, like for Xilonen, you can use trash pieces. I mean, not completely trash, but you don't need like, you see like this one? You don't need crit rate, crit damage. You need like energy recharge and defense. That's it. You know, like, yeah, something like that. You don't even need crit rate, yeah, energy recharge, and you can use like energy recharge, or you can use Favonius weapon. This one is like the most greatest artifacts of all time. So yeah, that's why you can maybe farm Petra a little bit, or use like a strongbox to create couple. Which is better, 65 or? Oh yeah, I would say 65, of course. You know why? Because let's say
many.
Because let's say if you use Rosa, for example, right? You don't have citlali, if I'm not mistaken. Rosa can give you crit rate. It means you will get additional crit rate from here. You see, like, yeah, casting her burst increased crit rate for all party members except Rosa by 15% of Rosaria's crit rate for 10 seconds. It's actually about like maybe like something, you know? So yeah, it's about like 10% of crit rate. So it means like that 65 will be like 75, something like that.
Insects have
That's
a
why, by the way,
compulsion to
Rosaria
follow
is
the
so
light,
good.
and humans are the same. Except we call that light
So,
hope.
but never give. Okay, so yeah, guys, like let me just like as you know, like when you don't use melt flower, you don't need to use that skill, because that skill like has nothing. But
Exploration and
I'm going to use
trials.
like to do like this like rotation. Bennett first, then Xilonen, then citlali, then mavuika skill, then mavuika's burst. To like, you know why you do that? To clear that cryo and apply cryo again. It's a way more convenient and like more consistent way to get that cryo application.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test,
Teamwork is tricky. Bring it. Citlali, eat Papa.
Burn it down! Wrath from the sky!
very well. Consider your strength acknowledged.
Okay. Oh no, it's like was. Why is that? Let me do it again. Dude, if I could, I would like give you my pyro goblet. You will be alright, like dreamers, believe me or not, like sometimes it's difficult to get some like stuff, yeah, but you will be alright. Just use like, let's say, you know what?
We go.
Yeah, like
Rise with the sun!
usually you get all of the stuff of this. It's a little bit difficult to get something, but Mirak has great artifacts, not gonna lie. Why is the damage so slow? Just a second. Oh, I remember why. Just a second. Let me just go for like crit damage. I didn't use like this one to do like more damage, if I'm not mistaken. I use another one with like higher elemental mastery, that's why. That definitely remember that I use different one. Yeah, something like that, because I have enough crit rate, you see? And in this case it gives me more EM. Let's just give it a try one more time and maybe that's it. But yeah, that piece is good, not gonna lie. Hey Doc, how are you doing? Hi. Yeah, TTY cool. It's better to, yeah, TTY cool. Like, it's better, like, how are you doing? So yeah, let's do one more time, but... Okay, bye-bye, dreamers, bye-bye. So yeah, it's a little bit late. I just, like, yeah, I am going to do, like, this test, and after that, so yeah, I will, like, just... Okay.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test,
Everybody stand! Bring it! Show no mercy! You two! Touch!
Light up the blazing sun!
Oh my god, I missed
a dash of color.
Okay.
Let's light it up! Fulfill our pact!
Alrighty. I still maybe will keep that my first flower, you know why? Because yeah, like more consistent, like I usually don't use her signature weapon. She is with her signature, right? Okay, just let me, you know why I wait a little bit? Because of TDTS.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test,
Going in! Bring it! Xilonen! Eat Papa!
Light it up! Wrath from the sky!
very well.
No, it was like, I will figure it out. So yeah, it was like 1 million, like 1 to 270. It's still less. I don't remember what I did.
Alright.
I don't remember, but I definitely did something to get like more higher damage. Oh, I know what is that. Why damage was higher. Back then, Bennett was within, if I'm not mistaken, either Bennett or some of the characters was within Imaginarium Theater. And that's the problem actually now. You know why? Because when the character is within Imaginarium Theater, you get like this buff. You see? After the above characters join your party, max HP, attack and defense are increased by 20. It means like, yeah. And I remember, that's why my damage was a little bit higher than I usually get. At the moment, like, yeah, Shinchu is like that, Mona is like that, you know? So yeah, that's why. Maybe I cannot beat it like with these characters now. But that damage is actually better than I got before. I mean like with this setup. Okay, that's it. That's why it's like difference in damage. Hey Kakarot, how are you doing? Arlecchino pulls. You know, like Mirak, he has like a kind of like all of the characters. Like I don't know why he needs, but yeah, Arlecchino is so straightforward and easy to use. Not gonna lie, she's actually insane character. Even though Mavuika in terms of damage better, but yeah, having Arlecchino is not a bad. Like yeah, it's good for account. And yeah, let me just like, with this setup, my Mavuika is kinda, yeah, you see like 34 only. So yeah, let me switch my artifacts back. But yeah, this I will keep it. This piece is actually good. Why not? I mean, like, even though... Yeah. As that's my ordinary build. Oh yeah.
What's the occasion?
And by the way, Mirak, I forgot about that. I will do it tomorrow if you don't mind. So yeah, you asked me to do like Diona test and Arlecchino, something like that. Or like with Mavuika. I don't remember exactly. Yeah, if you remember, like yesterday you asked me to do like Diona test, but yeah, that was late. So yeah, like I will just like remind you tomorrow. I was only trying to get her because I had best support and weapon. Well, I have guaranteed Xilonen now, I don't mind, like, yeah, actually, yeah. Good night, Yoni. Okay, guys, yeah, this is a little bit late, and tomorrow is a new patch, so usually I just get up a little bit early to, like, to get to immediately into the patch. But I will be online tomorrow, and yes, about that, oh yeah, like, no problem. Yeah, I will remind you tomorrow about that. If I remember you, it was about, like, yeah, thank you very much, Kakarot. Thank you very much. So yeah, yeah, like about Diona and Arlecchino, something like that. But still, look. Oh yeah, bye-bye, Tanuki, bye-bye. Thanks for joining, guys. So yeah, like, by the way, Tanuki, I maybe would suggest you to, like, yeah, a little bit wait. You know, like, yeah, I mean, because of, like, Mizuki, just, like, test play her. Arlecchino, nuke. Oh yeah, exactly, I will do it. I'll do it. Arlecchino nuke with Diona. Just Tanuki, like, yeah, wait a little bit, do couple gameplays. You know why? Even though she looks fun, her gameplay might be not so satisfying. Actually, it is. It's satisfying, not gonna lie, because it's super fun. I mean, Mizuki's gameplay, because you literally no need to do anything. The problem is you need good supportive characters. You know, like, yeah, let's say like Furina, like Arlecchino with like Mavuika, you know, like Ororon, because they need to have like kinda like auto skills on her, like, yeah, auto skills, you know, like the off-field skills, off-field application, like Furina has. When you cast a skill, you just like switch to another characters, and yeah, those saloon members just attack the enemies. In this case, yes, Mizuki might be incredibly powerful because she increases field damage, and it means more damage. Also, she is a healer for herself, and you can literally use her as a driver. But in any other cases, let's say might be not so satisfying. Just keep that in mind, okay? Okay, guys, yeah. Once again, thanks for joining, and yeah, I will be online tomorrow. We'll check that. By the way, tomorrow I am going to use one of my elixirs to create maybe like something for Mavuika, like maybe flower. Yeah, I want to get Elemental Mastery. Even though it's crazy, I want to get EM. Would be nice to get something. Okay, guys. Bye-bye, guys, and thanks for joining. Bye-bye.
I'm a little out of practice these days. Any conflicts around? I'm in the mood for some peacemaking.